Everybody changed their name to King these days. It's like the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Little or King, one of the other.
Yeah, they call him
I don't get the little
Pete.
thing.
He got a short
Why is
pecker.
every
I just
rapper
use a different
every
language.
rapper
I'm a king too. Like, in my nickname, New Master.
New Master?
New Master.
New Master?
So new is just new, like a brand new nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then, and then Mansa means Sultan and King.
Oh,
Okay,
Master?
Mansa, like,
I like it.
Mansa
Something.
Musa.
Oh, Mansa Musa.
Yeah.
the richest guy in the world.
Yeah, you.
That was the original king. That's who they made the movie 300 about. That's originally who was supposed to be Xerxes.
Right. And they switched it up on their ass. Yeah.
Because
It's all right, though.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I didn't know Xerxes was supposed to be Mansa
No,
Musa.
they switched it up. He was supposed to be the richest man of all time. Came from Africa.
Yeah.
Southern tip, But they don't want to write the history the right way. I'm Sicilian, so we study history the right
Okay, that's
way.
what's up. That's
Yeah,
good. That's good.
His people was conquered by the Moors.
From the Moors? Yeah. I mean, that's
Morocco.
that's what Columbus used, you know what I'm saying, to find America. They used the
Morocco.
Moors.
They used
Morocco.
them, yeah.
Yeah.
They come up through the tip of Africa, through Italy, through Sicily, through the top, and then they found the rest of the world. But they don't want to
the
talk
Moors
about
was here first.
Yeah.
Before,
the
before-
Inakis were here first.
And the Anunnaki?
Who the Anunnaki? Who the Naki?
The Inaki.
Naki?
Anunnaki?
Like I'm knocking on your
The
door.
Inaki.
The Anunnaki?
Yeah,
Natives.
you know who they are?
Yeah, I know.
You know where they come from?
Where they come from?
It's special. You know, it's. I don't know where they come from. People say they come from Hibiru, but I'm not sure where they come from.
They come from a galaxy far, far away.
Oh,
See,
for real?
see, I don't believe that. I
That's
don't
what
believe that.
Farrakhan be talking about and shit.
I don't believe
Yeah.
in galaxies no more. I don't believe in that shit no more.
Dimensional
You don't-
travel.
What you mean you don't believe in galaxies?
Wait,
no?
we
believe
got a
that shit no
special
more.
guest here today.
Oh, I announced again.
No, you got to do it. You just came back from Joe Rogan. Phenomenal job on Joe Rogan. Big job. Rampage Jackson, the most talked about person in the world right now. Going viral. 257 million trillion views with 1 billion views on top of that. It's good to have you here. I'm glad you're still talking to us with the level of fame you deal with.
I almost want to talk. Hey, he mad because in my post I said Joe Rogan got the best podcast, and he hated me ever
No,
since.
I'd never. What, you think I would hate on that? Joe Rogan is the GOAT. He's the reason why we do this podcast.
Yeah.
What's wrong with this man?
Chael
Wait,
was
you
the
got to
goat.
announce his name.
You announced it. He's better at announcing.
No, you walked in and go, Joaquin Phoenix. I go, Rampage, that's an actor. He don't understand.
I know you ain't do me like
I
that.
ain't
Nah, he would never do
don't
like
believe
that.
shit he said.
Announce his new name. Come on.
What's his new name?
Massa Musa. No.
No, what?
Well, how you say master? New master.
New Master would be a dope ass name, but that's for like some white boy, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But New Master.
New master.
New Master.
You gonna
yeah.
change your name to that, like legally?
Might, you know what I'm saying? Bobby did this shit. I might do it too.
Yeah. How much that shit
Call me a
cost?
king. I don't know how much it costs. You know Bobby spent a good probably amount of money on that, bro.
Yeah.
Just call me king, you know what I'm saying? He just want to be represented the right way. I ain't mad at him.
Shit, I might change my name. I'm tired of Quentin, man. I'm tired of that.
Yeah,
damn
I
name.
feel you. Who own Rampage though?
I don't know who owned. I own.
Because that's what you should do. You know what I'm saying?
But it was a clothing line named Rampage, a girl clothing line back in the day, and they tried to sue me back in the day.
I believe it.
when I was making T-shirts.
Really?
Yeah, I had to put Rampage MMA on my shit if I put Rampage. It's a girl clothing line.
I thought your first name was
Rampage girl.
Wait, what's your real name?
Quentin,
I thought it was Quintavian.
you got me
Quintavian.
fucked up. Hey,
can
what's your real name while we at it?
There.
Yeah, they ain't
My
there.
parents named me as
No,
from a
he got
spirit animal.
Italian. Hey,
Because I'm Italian, so
Bro.
Italians like to indulge in culture and the finer things.
And get hot in the motherfucker too. Then.
That's it.
bro,
I believe.
his name.
But I don't smoke weed. Bobby Green tried to get me to smoke weed. I never
bro,
smoke weed.
I seen his name. His real name is Cologio.
Cologio.
No.
Cologio.
I'm from a
Gidio.
town called Colasano, Sicily. So he sometimes, you know where it says like last name, first name, date of birth, city, and he just confused
His
those two.
name-
So he put it together.
I
A lot
don't
of
know
black
why
folks
he-
do that
Now,
shit.
his name is Cologio. His middle name is Colon. Gidio.
So he asked me to book him a colonic where they go and they put a tube up the backside and they clean you out because he was a little stuffy from all the Texas barbecue. I said, Rampage, that's not something I want to go with you to. You got to go handle that on your own, King. And then he got it. And then he went.
New master, you believe in this shit?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
believe it.
Hey,
I
it's
believe
good to
every
have
word
you.
say.
Hey, one of the most requested guests by far.
What?
Jackson Podcast
Who?
Discord has
By
been
who?
going nuts.
Yeah,
By
man.
who?
The entire internet.
The entire internet?
Yeah.
That's
Bro,
cool.
the
I'm
internet
sitting here
been-
accompanied by the yellow Teletubby, Luke Rockhold.
Yeah.
Straight back from Turkey, all oiled up.
Gotta bring the light.
Him and Craig Jones were grabbing each other's piece. You saw that photo?
Yeah, I saw a little glimpse. I kept scroll, like, you know what I'm saying? I kept going. I ain't want to look too long.
Would you do that shit?
Yeah, no.
Could you do that type of grappling?
Nah.
What's up with Luke Rockhold doing that type of shit?
I don't know. You got to talk to that man. He right here.
He won't talk about it.
You want to talk about it?
What's there to talk about?
What's up with that sport? Did you invent
And
that
it
sport?
is from 1300 AD.
Damn.
And from Roman times.
Oh, yeah, they
you
was
gotta,
gay
you
back
gotta get
then.
back to do your homework.
No,
you
yeah,
know what I mean?
they was gay
No,
back
no,
then.
Yo, chill.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, they was
We can't-
wrestling.
we can't say that?
But
No, you can say that, but like
No draws,
I'm in Rome. I'm a Roman ancestor. Like my ancestors.
It makes
come from
sense
Rome.
now.
No, you mixed
Now-
up with everything,
now-
huh?
Now it all makes sense.
Well, you mixed up with everything, huh?
Yeah, I'm half Italian, half Sicilian. A little bit of
And you
probably
African?
Moroccan. Probably
Yeah.
a little Moroccan.
Just a little bit.
Let me tell you something. I come from a lineage pure of straight gladiators. My legs,
Straight
my
gladi-
calves,
straight
my
gladiators.
ankles ruled Rome for thousands of years. We had to battle tigers and lions and bears inside the Colosseum
Your Kenkos
Ooh-wee.
did?
at the highest level.
I don't know.
Don't talk about Kenkos. Your left ankle looks like the size of my left thumb. That thing goes left and then it goes right. We got a special guest in the house. It's not about you today, Luke
It's
Rockhold.
been about war.
He just
It's
came
about
back.
war
Yeah,
today.
I'm around some legends, man.
He's
so
all
shit.
oily up in Turkey. He
Yeah,
calls
yeah,
me
yeah,
2 in the
yeah,
morning.
yeah.
He says, tomorrow morning I'm going with Craig Jones to Turkey. Look at this. Look at this. I'm going to pull it up for you. Look at this.
Oh yeah,
I'm not
I saw-
making this up.
Yeah, nah, yeah, I saw this.
He flew halfway around the world to
his
do
hand,
this.
Where his hand at?
Oh, my.
Like what he holding on to because there ain't no belt.
There's nothing. So all this oil makes every grip like useless.
So what kind of oil did y'all use? Y'all used the
it baby
original
oil?
Johnson Johnson.
Some Turkish olives.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
It gets a little weird, but like luckily I held this motherfucker off.
Did y'all have to go take a Turkish bath after that?
You can't see shit too. The oil just drips into your eyes. You start getting blind.
What he keep grab? That's where I'm at. What he grab?
So that you got nothing to hold on
He
to.
inside. No, but he inside.
Yeah.
Your pants. What is he grabbing?
I got a
bro?
piece. What can I say?
Oh my lord.
You got underwear on with that?
Nah, he ain't got no drawers on. Nah,
He ain't got no drawers.
Nah, they were calling him Little Pecker over there. You got a short king.
Where's the mat though? Why y'all in
No,
grass?
dude, it's all. in
I
the
ain't gonna lie to
field.
you. I fuck with this type of training outside, just not the booty warrior shit.
Yeah, no,
Looks like the
different.
Renaissance Fair. Y'all need
You
to
know,
chill.
You gotta bring back it's about fighting. Every cultural fight.
Right.
You gotta understand something
Yeah, you
different.
fighting for your manhood for real.
Yeah, this shit's,
Yeah,
this shit's
that's-
different. So it's about like you got to turn the guy's chest to the sky. If you turn the guy's chest to the sky, or you pick him up for 3 seconds, you win.
Oh, so this ain't no jiu-jitsu shit.
No, this is like it's like wrestling is just like exposing and
Oh, but this is
look
Turkish.
at. I was like, I can't see, and the motherfucker grabbed me, and he backs me up, and then.
So hold on. Let me ask you another
Right here.
question. What was the oil process? Did somebody have to oil you down, or did you oil yourself down?
I got myself.
You got your, okay. I'm just
They helped me get the pants on.
Yeah, okay.
Are those pants made out of rubber?
They're leather pants.
Did you win that match?
I didn't lose. I'll tell you that.
Was it a draw?
It was a bit of a draw. I couldn't see shit, dude. That oil was blind. I was both
Nah,
eyes
you
were
definitely
blind.
lost, cause buddy
No,
got you up
I
out
won
of
that. I won that one. I definitely got the exchange.
How many
Thinking
matches?
myself.
How many matches did y'all have?
We went back and forth, maybe like 4 or 5.
Hey, y'all tripping. Y'all should have put this on OnlyFans, bro. Y'all could have made a bag, bro. Like, y'all tripping.
Could make a lot more bags if I did what I did, what I don't do.
Oh, and you don't even want to know what Luke Rockhold does.
Oh no, he told me before the show.
Oh, yeah.
He a wild boy.
Just like you told me your next opponent. The
Oh
OG.
yeah.
The
I got
the
an OG. I can't drop no names, you know,
Yeah.
because I don't want to fuck up my bag. But yeah, I got an OG.
But he's got a big upper body. He's got smaller legs.
you can say that. Probably. I don't know.
Is he bald?
No, he's not bald.
Is he black?
We playing Guess Who now?
Is he black?
I mean, he a brother, you know.
Yeah.
He a
MVP.
brother. MVP. That's who you think it is?
Yeah.
Off a loss.
That's not even the same weight
Off a
class.
loss.
It is.
Yeah, a loss.
Welterweight.
Do you think
What do you
this
mean
man
they're
deserves a
welterweight?
loss?
Where you think I'm at, Rampage? You
I
ain't
think
done no homework
welterweight.
today, man. That's fucked
I'm
up.
not gonna
bro.
lie,
No,
though.
he knows.
This
No,
man's
no,
got
no,
all
no,
the-
no, no,
no
You
homework
can't come
on
up
the
on the
nigga.
podcast
Right.
because you had the most famous spinning back kick and talk
Yeah,
to him
bro.
like
Well,
that.
King's got
Oh,
more
man,
hype.
this Rampage,
Hey,
man.
you got more hype right
I
now
gotta talk
than
to my
you did
brother
off
like
that
another
bad
brother.
fight.
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah.
Bro, I don't even do my homework in high school.
That's
okay,
100
yeah,
minutes.
we
I ain't
can do
gonna
that.
lie.
Okay, what weight class?
170. What's weight now?
Welterweight.
So I was at 185
That's what I
at middleweight.
thought. See,
Yeah,
I-
I was at middleweight. Them niggas start knocking me out. I said, fuck that shit, man. Let me move on down. So now I'm undefeated at 170.
See, I always thought you was 80 and 80.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So how many fights you got at 170?
I got a lot. Now I'm 10 and 2
You-
at welterweight. Yep. And I think 6 or 7. Yeah, 7 and 4 at middleweight.
Is that the same weight class as Ian McGarry?
Yeah.
Yeah, go kick that motherfucker's ass.
Yeah.
I hope you get him one day.
What's wrong
I
with you?
will. I will.
That's
I'd
a-
rather.
that-
I ain't gonna lie, yeah. I'd
that's a
rather
fun
fight him
fight.
for a belt, though.
Yeah.
You
That's
know,
a
because
fun
that
fight.
shit gonna be fun and it's gonna be lit.
You think it's gonna be a tough? You think that'd be a tough fight for you?
I mean, not for real because my type of fighting style, I'm a pressure fighter, so I'm gonna come after him. But he is a sniper though, you know,
Yeah.
so he a counter fighter, you know. So, but if he missed that one shot he got, man, it's over with.
Yeah, he showed me that he's a smart fighter. You know, not super exciting, but you know, when you undefeated, You know what I'm saying? That's all you really care about, staying undefeated.
Right.
It's hard to say against MVP because MVP is so creative, but I mean, Ian didn't really land one strike, I believe, the whole fight.
It was a wrestling match, you know what I'm saying? He turned a striking bout, you know what I'm saying, to a wrestling match. The Booty Warriors out there.
But I sparred the kid. I sparred the kid before. He's got good striking. He's creative. Yeah, I started he's got kicks. He's got some things like that would be what you'd have to worry about. But you could come forward. I could see how you could get to him. Easy.
Yeah. Good angles. The Mike Tyson style.
I want to know how many times have you trained that crazy ass kick you did when you shattered that dude's face?
Pull it up, Vinny.
You trained that before?
I trained it before, but I never hit it on the actual person though. So
that's some kung fu shit, ain't it?
Yeah. So shout out to Raymond Daniels. That's where I first seen it on Glory. My man did the little two-touch. Yeah. He did the two-touch kick. I was like, man, that's fucking dope as fuck. So I just started practicing on the bag, you know. But in this fight, man, I had lost to Kevin Holland, so I needed a win. You know what I'm saying? So my biggest thing when I came into this second fight, I was just like, man, let me just have fun, man, and go out there and do whatever, you know. And my man had caught my kick like twice before, so I saw the opportunity to do it. So when he did it the third time, boom, I just took the opportunity and pulled the trigger.
I bet you he ain't gonna never catch nobody kick no more.
No, he catching checks though. Don't get it twisted though. You know,
he won $1 million.
He won $1 million. And he probably gonna do it again.
He did what now?
He won $1 million.
So at 205.
At 205 in PFL.
He moved up to 205, started smoking.
He went to PFL?
Yeah, no, Bellator. Was it Bellator?
No, PFL.
He won $1 million?
Yeah. I should knock myself out now that I think about it. Yeah. I was tripping. Yeah.
He's fucking tough.
That was a tough ass motherfucker. Back kick, bro.
Yeah.
This shit got millions and millions of views.
I ain't gonna lie though, like if so Impa, he was still kind of new to the game. Like he was more of an athlete, football player, you know what I'm talking about, you know.
Yeah.
So he never really took any type of damage, you know. But I believe if I fought somebody that was like a veteran or something, I probably would have killed him that night. You know, with that type of shot.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like that shit, my foot was hurting like a motherfucker. I had to limp out, you know, but a lot of force was put into that kick, you know.
Yeah.
Where'd you kick him at?
At the heel? No.
It was
Did you
right
hit
in
the
the
heel?
I hit it with
On your foot, on the ball
It
of the foot.
was the sole. It was the sole. I ain't gonna lie. It was the sole. But still, it was like
the heel is what you know,
the heel is what you want.
That's the killer
That's what's
shot.
gonna put the hole in you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But still, the force of the kick was still, you know.
That's some more comeback shit right there.
It
No,
was.
like when you throw a spinning back kick, you know, you always want to hit heel first. You're rather under rotate than over rotate because if you hit the toes,
Right. No, you don't never want to hit the toes.
You want to break ribs and under rotate.
Yeah.
Catch that
You gotta
shit.
point them toes down, you know what I'm saying, so that heel can get up in that.
What martial arts do you train?
Man, I train and whoop your ass, you know. No, but for real, I feel like I don't really have a certain style that I can really tell people because I'm still developing it. I'm not a boxer. I'm not a wrestler. I'm not a jiu-jitsu guy. I'm not a booty warrior like my man over here.
Why you keep calling him a booty warrior?
Whatever, when I see shit like that, that's definitely a booty warrior, man. That's Fleece Johnson, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's Fleece Johnson.
What the fuck is that?
You know what that is?
Look him up, dog.
Look him up.
I like you and I want you.
No, but the key is the game is just putting it all together, man. The best people are the ones that are able to fluidly mix everything together.
Exactly right.
And have the confidence, the pressure, and no
This
hesitation.
guy has a lot of confidence. Did you guys see him yelling on the mic at Dana White? What's up with that?
Man, I had to pull up on Dana, man. Dana
Hey,
like
pull up that
Batman,
video,
bro.
Vinny.
Dana like Batman. You can't never get to him. You know what I'm saying? Like when you see him, and if you blink or look the wrong way, he gone. You know what I mean? So I knew that the biggest opportunity I had to go speak to him is where he had to do his job. You know what I mean? And promote for the UFC. For the 300. So I was like, man, let me hop on this mic, man, and get Dana real quick.
So how did that work? Did the media or did you have to sign up?
Nah,
Like,
hell,
how'd you get the mic?
Sign up? No, I hopped on the mic and I grabbed the mic.
You just grabbed it?
Yeah, so I knew that obviously they have a line built up, you know, and where people asking their questions, right? But Dana messed up and said, man, I'm only taking 2 more questions. I said, nah, fuck that, man. You taking a third.
This was amazing.
Well, Danny did me dirty on this one, though. I ain't gonna lie. Watch this.
Right, he likes to flex, bro.
No, Dana a flexing motherfucker. Boy. I know y'all seen that new little Roku documentary. Yeah. Dana a big flexer, man.
He knows how to operate.
Talking about money ain't never gonna bring you happiness, but then jump off right off a motherfucking jet right into a motherfucking yacht in Italy. Like, but money ain't shit though. Money ain't gonna make you happy though. But regardless, but
we don't even need to go there, right?
No, man. But I fuck with the promotion, man. They changed my life. you know, for the longest time, you know, I kind of gave up on the dream. And I was in a situation where, you know, I was living a regular lifestyle. I was a regular individual, you know. Not saying that I'm not still today, but, you know, I'm pursuing something. I got people looking up to me. I'm an influence to, you know, other people. But me bagging up shit at Walgreens, you know what I mean? You ain't no kids looking up to you, right? So with that being said, for the UFC to give me an opportunity, man, to really show my light and really grind and really put on, I'm always going to be appreciative. But, yeah, I'm definitely always going to come from my value, though, for sure.
I like your outlook. I like the way you talk about, you know, you as a person, you in the fight game. I think you have a good original character to you. I think that's why you're going to be a superstar in the game. I want to know what has led you to be so successful at 170.
I mean, that's just my natural weight class. 185. It'd be beautiful where, you know, a lot of guys just fight at a natural weight class, which 185 would have been it. But, you know, you got guys like Alex Pereira cutting down to 185, Paulo Costa, you know what I mean? So, you know, looking up to them motherfuckers, like, you know what I mean? Like, damn, I got, you know, a lot to, you know, get through, you know what I'm saying? Because of how massive they are, the size difference. Even if I feel like I'm better, there's always going to be your attributes to kind of give you an advantage, you know, to where you at. But at 170, you know, not only do I believe that I have the skill level, but the advantages of the size ain't there no more. So now you just have to be better than me to beat me at 170. And I don't think there's a lot of guys in the welterweight division that can beat me or match up to me.
I don't. I see a lot of good things for you right now. How old are you?
30. Yeah, prime time, baby. Yeah.
When did you start fighting, like MMA training?
18.
You didn't wrestle, grow up?
No, I did. I wrestled in high school. Trash ass wrestler. Made it to state my last year, you know, and I wasn't expected to make state, you know, but I was such a hard worker and I was determined just to make state. You know, I didn't want to place. I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to make state, and I ended up doing that. You know, so if I would have just proceeded to want to do more, I probably could have did that.
I was the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
But I expected to make state, but I didn't do my thing. But I quit wrestling and then I just transferred over.
Yep. So as soon as I graduated from high school, I was done with school. I then, you know, wanted to go back to, you know, fucking doing homework and doing other shit. So I always had this dream of being a mixed martial artist, being in the UFC. Anderson Silva was one of my favorite fighters. Rashad Evans was one of my favorite fighters. This man right here was one of my favorite fighters, you know.
Any white guys?
No. Nah, let me stop capping. Let me stop capping. George St. Pierre was definitely that guy.
Oh, my. Luke, you came back from Turkey kind of funny. Still funny looking, but definitely funny.
So you're 30 now. You started MMA, full MMA training or what?
Full MMA training. I started at Finney's MMA. But you know, it was
how old
I was 18. So as soon as I graduated from
been in the game
I turned pro when I was 19. So I went a year amateur. I went 8-0, just beating up niggas from the backyard type shit, right? And then I went pro. So never really about the business in my mind. I just loved the art of fighting. I just loved to fight, you know. So took advantage of just really fighting these professional fighters and stuff like that. I got to learn have a lot of experience just in the fight game. So even though I wasn't learning much in the gym, I was always fighting. So that's where my teachings was coming from, you know. So I tell people all the time, you know, I'm not a big on just watching boxing or watching wrestling and shit like that, man. You got to do it, you know. So my biggest thing is just if you put yourself out there and you're willing to, you know, train and spar and shit like that, you know, you can learn a lot from that than just watching tutorial videos or from your coach.
You ever train with Derek Lewis?
No, not one time. Nope.
But he live out there where you live, right?
No, he ain't in St. Louis.
All right, well,
he came to St. Louis. Yeah.
Oh,
I think he in Texas. Yeah, he fuck with Kevin though.
Oh, he fuck with Kevin?
Yeah.
I thought you and Derek Lewis homeboys. How you was?
Nah.
So you said you didn't want to see him no main event going 5 rounds?
No, it's not that. No, it ain't even a disrespect thing. Derek Lewis don't.
No, you should have said with no disrespect for you.
Yeah, you gotta say with all due respect.
With all due respect, you gotta say that.
Because you called him out.
I said no. What? I didn't call him out. What you talking about?
No. He didn't call him out. He said you don't want to watch him fight 5 rounds.
I don't want to watch Derek Lewis fight 5 rounds.
Why you don't want to watch Derek Lewis fight 5 rounds?
I would rather watch Derek Lewis fight 3 rounds and knock a motherfucker out. That's what I want to see.
How many rounds Rampage got?
Oh my!
I can do 5 rounds, and if you give me 6 months to train, I'll be back.
Damn, that's a lot of time to train, my nigga.
I'm 46 now. I'm past my prime.
He's saying you can't do 5 rounds.
He need a half year.
Yeah, I need a half year to get back into it. Man, I'm gonna tell you, once you take a long break from fighting, and I haven't fought in like 4 years.
You just fought in Japan.
That's a Japanese pro wrestling match.
I watched you flip a dude over and slam him.
I can do that in my sleep.
So you're good.
But a real fight, Yeah, if you take 4 years off, I think you're gonna need like 6 months to get everything back. Because you gotta get back used to training and being disciplined.
Nah, I feel you. But just back on Derek Lewis, man, like, you know, he a showman, bro. You know, he got the most knockouts in the UFC. That's something that I'm hunting for. So it was no disrespect to him, but they was in my city. You know, and a lot of people that came out to watch me.
Yeah.
And they ain't never, you know, really watched, you know, the UFC like that. But, you know, me doing my job and going on the local news and hitting the radio stations and, you know, putting in my footwork, a lot of people's like, man, let's go support this kid, man, and see what he got. And that's what they did.
That's a great outlook.
You ever been to St. Louis?
Yeah.
St. Louis. It's a good city. I like it.
St. Louis, Missouri.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, 314.
Yeah, you went on Joe Rogan. How do you feel that changed your career at all? You feel that changed the perception of how people look at you?
Probably. I don't know. I didn't see any much gain from it. Ain't like I got sponsors or nothing like that. But for Joe Rogan to give me the opportunity, it's crazy. You know, just off the strength. Like Joe Rogan didn't have to put me on the show, right? Because at the end of the day, my story's not done yet. So hopefully I can come back on Joe Rogan, man, once I got that title and once I got that belt, and I can really get a story that I feel like is needed for the world.
Rampage, how was Joe Rogan experience for you? You just came back from it.
Man, it was a great experience. You know, I can see why his podcast is so popular. It's not like an interview. It's just like hanging out, talking. Right? He's a big MMA fan. And he knows a lot about MMA, and we mostly talked about MMA. But then you learn some stuff too, because he's knowledgeable about a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
You think Barry will ever get asked to be on the Joe Rogan?
He might.
Nah, I mean,
obviously, that's his number one thing. Would you rather have Joe Rogan or Chael Sonnen?
He loves him. He loves Chael Sonnen.
I think Chael Sonnen's the funniest.
I couldn't even finish my shit.
I feel like Chael Sonnen's the funniest guy because here's the reason why. Let me just break down Chael Sonnen for me. Like, I'm an MMA fan. I don't fight. I'm not a fighter. You guys all have a different perception on fighting. Champion, soon to be champion. Like, these are legends, and you guys know what it feels like to hit someone and get hit. I don't. I train for fun. Chael, it reminds me more of like WWF, the way he talks, the nonsense he says.
It's WWE now.
I know. I refer to it as how I came up in the game.
No, get it right.
No, you got me. No, you got me tripped up.
The newer fans, I think you're talking about the Wildlife Federation and some shit.
Is that what you into?
Yeah, I like wildlife.
You into wildlife? I'm into Undertaker and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, I like those guys too. But
you a Logan Paul fan?
No.
Okay.
But you gotta say WWE now.
Okay, well, so with all due respect,
the younger people
with
that
all
maybe
due
watch
respect,
this
it's
stuff.
called WWE.
Yeah, but you said
you
WWF.
gotta say WWE.
That's what I said.
No, you didn't. You said WWF. You keep saying WWF. You talk about wildlife. I'm talking about WWE. That's the current.
I'm correcting you.
I thought
I'm talking about
WCW.
WCW.
WCW. What didn't he say that was the pinnacle?
Yeah, that's Diamond Dallas Page. That's the difference. So you guys are not on the same page. Me and him are.
All right,
so I'm talking about WWE.
Do you like this? Do you follow wrestling? Big wrestling fan?
So,
am I a big wrestling fan?
Were you?
Yeah, I was. I was.
WWE is like the pinnacle of professional wrestling.
Yeah.
So Chael Sonnen reminds me of WWE. Easy. I could sit there all day and watch this guy just talk nonsense.
He should have been to.
No, he does a great job.
Yeah, he does a great job. And then Joe Rogan, he's cool because I could sit there and I can learn about mushrooms. I can learn about fighters. I can learn about the Anaki. Rampage.
Bro, but this is the thing. One time I had to drop something off at Bear's house, and I just walked in. I said the screen door was kind of. I just walked in, and he was up on the blanket watching Chael Sonnen, but his blanket was moving really fast, and I didn't know what was going on. So I was like, I just put the box down and I turned around and left.
That's crazy. Really? That's how you gonna do me? In front of the man himself. That's how you gonna.
What was he watching again?
Chael Sonnen.
He was watching Chael
talk to himself.
Talk to himself.
Yeah.
What was you doing under the?
Do you see how I get tag teamed? By Luke.
But you ain't denied though.
I don't even know what he's talking about. I don't even know what he's talking about.
Bro, I don't know what was going on. I just know that blanket was moving up and down really fast.
Hey, you got me twisted. You got me. Is this
you was twisting it? I think you was twisting it.
Hey,
bop it, twist it.
Okay, now it's 3 versus 1. 3 fighters, 1 bear. That's what we doing now?
Oh, yeah.
3 fighters, 1 bear. That's what you want to do? You come back from Joe Rogan, you act like you don't know us.
You did your thing. You had that kick. You went up to 85, went back down, but you've been
now
fucking.
I want to know where it clicks.
You look
for
like you turned the
Comes
switch.
back from Turkey with all these buzzwords.
Motherfucker, you look like you turned the switch. You turn the switch.
Right.
You get that click, that confidence, something kicks in.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that happens to a lot of us.
Yeah.
But you've obviously took it to another level.
You're an animal.
You're showing up at pool parties and fucking before fights. Taking your energy. Like, I don't know.
Whoa,
that's a lot of energy. That's a lot of confidence.
Y'all ain't got the video of that? Oh, you got to put a pool party. I got a better video. They ain't even show the ass shaking, bro.
You was shaking your ass before your fight at a pool party?
Come on, Rampage. Don't play with me.
So the audience understands.
Don't give me shit, dog. Come on.
Rampage, you can't be doing that to our guys.
Okay.
So,
You got Joaquin Buckley a night before he fights.
This is the day of the fight.
Day of the fight.
Day or the night before.
Day before. Hours before.
How much energy it takes to get into a fight.
I was turned, bro.
Was that Chuck Liddell back there with you?
Shit, probably. So that's my team. Nick Simmons, Mo Williams, got a coach right there, Mercy Lago, you know. Right now we back home in St. Louis, but at the time, you know, when we got this fight with Vicente Luque, you know, we was turned up for that one, you know, because obviously that was the biggest fight of our career, you know what I mean, coming up, and finally getting me a ranking, you know, because every time I be calling fighters out and trying to pursue and trying to put myself in a position to win, you know, these motherfuckers don't want to fight, but Vicente Luque, shout out to him, he gave me an opportunity, man, and we went out there and showed out.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. You young fighters, y'all a new breed. And there was no way I would have been at a pool party today of my fight.
You acting like I was drinking or something.
No, I just
lying or something.
No, just like my focus.
Yeah,
I was locked in the whole time.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all new breed. Y'all can do that.
Right.
I'm telling you.
I heard Chuck was out all night for your fight.
Hell yeah.
I heard he was out all night.
All night.
I heard he didn't sleep.
I just learned that part.
Straight up.
Bro, I just learned that part.
I heard that.
He said you were going to be light work. He said he didn't even need a sleep for you.
Yeah, I knew he was out that Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday, but I didn't know that he was out that Friday too, the night before, out drinking that Friday. I had no idea.
Yeah, you put him to sleep too, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
No, that was
first round.
He needed it.
But I knew, but I was like,
you gotta say with all due respect. You gotta say with all due respect.
All due respect. Yeah,
He a legend.
Yeah, I was locked in on that one though. I trained really hard, but y'all made me lose my train of thought. I was going to say something. You were
talking loud about him at this pool party. You were really talking about him being new breed and being locked in.
But you know, you see what the Logan Pauls and you see, you know what I'm saying, the Jake Paul and stuff like that. They really kind of showing like, you know, what you got to do in order to put your name out there. You got to promote yourself. You know, you got to do things that's different. And I'm not acting out of pocket. This is shit I've always been doing, but now I just put the camera on. You know, so I'm not acting brand new. It's just like I really, you know, try to put my own personality out there for the world to see. You know, I just wish, you know, and I'm glad that y'all give me the opportunity, man, to speak my voice and, you know, kind of give people a different side of me. But the media don't really be fucking with me. So, you know, it just is what it is.
Why do you think that?
Well, it ain't why I think that. I just don't be on there. You know, so as much as they be talking about Patty, Hamzat, Kev, or whoever, you know, like I don't get that same type of love, you know. But, you know, I don't get mad about it. You know, I just do what I do, right?
Well, I had the same problem when I was fighting for pride and stuff like that, right? And what I had to do was just like be myself and just self-promote. Just self-promote. Yeah. Don't worry about that. Hey, brother, I'm trying to tell you, I know exactly where you come from. Mm-hmm. Same thing. Same thing when I was in the UFC. I was told not to say stuff. And then now I see Conor McGregor saying the same shit I was saying. I was like, what the fuck? What the
really?
They got a whole country, man. As an American, you don't get no.
Oh no! I want to do a video. I want to do. I don't want to claim my video.
No, someone gonna steal your idea.
Somebody gonna steal it.
I gotta wait. I gotta wait. Don't give us the idea, but give us context.
So my biggest thing, I'm building up a team right now. So just like I got y'all JAXXON podcast, I got my Brick Brothers podcast, you know, and I got my homeboy that went to high school with, Edric Dillard. He was in my corner for my last fight in St. Louis against Ruzaboyev. And, you know, right now we're trying to build up something brand new. But then I also got my man, Drew Young and Adam Flowers, who works for the production. But, you know, we coming up with skits and, you know, doing some fun things. So, you know, I got a lot of, you know, hot stuff that's going to be coming out pretty soon that other fighters ain't doing, though. Yeah. But this is stuff that I enjoy, you know, because what got me into mixed martial arts in the first place was movies. You know, I always wanted to be an actor. You know, so now I can just make my own little Tubi movies, man, and go crazy, you know, while I'm still talking shit. And I think it's the best way to promote fights, too.
Amazing.
You know?
I mean, if there's anybody who has figured out that blueprint, it's this man right here. Went from fighting to the A-team, and he still does movies to this day.
Mm-hmm. You still getting a check from the A-team?
Yeah. It don't be nothing big.
Oh, look at him, all modest.
A-team was dope, though. Like, he did a great job.
All modest.
No.
Rampage gets paid, too.
There was a check. They ain't.
I mean, do you got a little tax in this? I mean, your last name JAXXON and the JAXXON podcast.
Bro, listen, I'm tell y'all a true story.
This podcast was built by him.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's his podcast.
I didn't know that.
No, I'm gonna tell y'all a true story. A lot of people think that I own JAXXON.
It makes sense though.
Yeah, but you know, I'm going through a expensive divorce, and yesterday I had to do a fucking 4-hour deposition.
So she says both ours.
Hey, do you get the JAXXON lawyers for that?
No, I didn't get.
You should get the JAXXON lawyers. I think that should be on the house.
I wish.
What you mean?
I wish I had already started it before, right? And so I'm going through the deposition, and my ex-wife attorney asked me, "So what's up with this JAXXON part?" They think I own it.
Oh, okay.
Because they trying to go through all my finances because she's trying to get money. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't own that. Quick, because I don't.
Real quick, right now.
They think I own Jackson.
Yeah, well, Jackson, I know it's very confusing, but the jewelry brand was around for 2-3 years before we started the podcast.
All right.
And it's just Jackson with 2 X's. But I've known Rampage for like 10, 15 years.
Okay, that's dope.
So I always want to work with him. He was the first one to teach me about girls and stuff.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he was a virgin when I met him.
Damn, that's
really
crazy. 10
years
years
ago?
You was a virgin.
Bro, still
that's crazy. He used to tell
I mean,
me.
he still is.
Nah, that's crazy.
Because his parents told him to wait till he get married.
No, I was saving it for marriage.
You was saving it?
Saving it for marriage.
Damn, I don't even know why you wasting your time like that.
But have you at least smelled the pussy by now?
No, I don't do things like that.
He ain't even smelled the pussy.
I don't do things like that. I'm a humble servant of the Rampage Jackson Foundation.
Have you got the hot tour yet? Have you
seen the video?
Man, come on now.
Everybody seen
it. Man, bro, she blowing. It was a 10-second clip.
He don't even know about that. He too busy getting his thing hanged by Craig Jones.
Hey, my dad didn't know nothing about it. I'm going to post it. My dad's birthday was yesterday. I'm going to take him to dinner.
How old is he?
He's 69.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take him to dinner tonight.
That's what's up.
And I got him a 69 cake.
What it look like?
Can we see what it looks like? Yeah.
Anyway, he don't know about the hot tour, so I kind of tricked my dad.
That shit is crazy. Good 6'9" position.
Oh, you out of your mind. Hey, show the camera that. Hey. Look at the cake you got for his dad.
You got to zoom. Hold on. They might not see that. You got to zoom over.
What's wrong with this?
Y'all got it?
That is out of control. Listen, one thing...
Go ahead.
No, I can't. Like, your dad's fresher than you.
That is as good as it gets.
See, that the real question is, what the first part? Do you eat that cake? Do you eat the cake or do you eat the cake?
Wow.
Let me see it one more time.
What? I like the way he thinks. Hey, see, you're strategical with it.
I'm on a strict diet. I can't even eat none of that cake.
Stop it. I can't stop it.
Which part of the cake you eating first, big fella?
Why are they white people?
It's a good story behind that.
Why is Luke always talking about white, black, yellow, blue? You see how I got to deal with this?
I thought it's your dad.
Why is Santa Claus white?
He's not. What are you talking about?
I don't agree.
What Santa Claus you grew up?
I don't believe in Santa Claus.
We grew up watching White Santa Claus.
No, you crazy. That's not the one. I watched Eddie Murphy in the movie where he dressed up as Santa Claus.
I
always thought Eddie Murphy was Santa Claus.
I never seen that movie.
You never seen that movie? Yeah, it's too good.
I never seen that movie.
That's too bad for you. Listen, one thing I want to know. You went on Ariel Helwani and you talked about how you feel Ariel Helwani kind of brings fighters into a kind of a turmoil or some sort of argument with the UFC, so to say. I don't want to misquote.
No.
What do you feel?
Nah, well, first off, I was just petty. You know what I mean? Because like I said, the media don't really fuck with me until they want to fuck with me. And I really feel like, you know, if I want to be able to stay consistent in people's eyes, you know what I mean, I got to be consistently on media. But Ariel will only hit me up anytime where it don't have to do with fighting. You know, so what perfect example, you know what I mean? Obviously, everybody, the whole world wanted to talk to me with that 2020, with the kick and everything of that nature. You know, when I took my L against Alessio, I didn't hear nothing from nobody. But it wasn't until I brought in my man, Commander Brown, you know what I'm saying, Dale, Detroit Dust, into my corner and beating Razak Al-Hassan. That's when Ariel hit me up, you know. And then Ariel was like, you know, hey, man, you know, how do you feel about me just now coming back, reaching out to you? You know, do you feel any type of way? Now, I didn't think about it at first. You know, I'm like, nah, bro, that's just the business, blase. He's like, all right, then, cool, bet. Right? And then we got to talking. And then the other situation of me, you know, so I beat Razak Al-Hassan. And then all the way up until Vicente Luque, I get another interview from Ariel Helwani, but this time he want to talk about the pool party shit. So he don't even want to talk to me for my MMA career because I done had damn near 6-7 fights, you know what I'm saying, after that, and then I get to talk to him. So I was just on my, you know what I'm saying, just felt some type of way type shit. But regardless though, yeah, everybody know what Ariel Helwani be on because, you know, he wants that dispute with, you know, the UFC. You know, he feels some type of way that he got kicked out or banned, you know what I mean, from interviewing in those little, you know, press conferences and stuff like that. So he tried to use us as a tool in order to, you know, attack the UFC. I mean, but at the end of the day, you know what I mean, you keep that on your side. Whatever you want to talk about, you talk about it yourself, you know, but don't use us as a tool.
I always thought that was kind of like fake beef. I thought that him and UFC was really cool, but they just fake like they beefing.
No. Dana don't like him. Dana don't like him straight up. I think he leaked. I think at my fight with Bisping here in LA, he leaked. He
leaking shit.
He leaked the Brock Lesnar fight. While he was in the media, Dana went and fucking had security rip him up, pull him out of the stadium, kick him out, like rough him up.
No.
He said rough that nigga.
That's
that man crying outside.
They pulled him from the media.
Cry in the car.
They pulled him from the media and whooped his ass outside.
Real?
Straight up, I swear to God. I believe it was Brock Lesnar. He leaked a big fight. I believe it was Brock.
Why would he do that?
Because he's a reporter.
That's supposed to be his job.
I mean, that's his job, but you know what I mean? But now it's like, now he's all about hype shit.
I heard something about
He'd rather interview like Jake Paul and all these guys rather than real fighters these days.
He's a journalist.
Luke, sensitive subject?
No, I just like, it's just, dude, it's just like, he's kind of changes his MO because he was all about fighting. Now it's just, he's following the culture like reporters do to some level.
He got to keep the numbers going, bro.
Keep the integrity over
Yeah, but he
don't numbers.
But I'm sure he went to school for journalism, right?
Yeah, no, he's one of the best at his job.
Yeah, so he's a journalist.
Not deny him for that.
They like leaking shit. That's part of that. They get the scoop and shit. Like,
you can't blame him for leaking. No,
yeah, but you can't do that shit in MMA. You know,
Dana likes to flex, like we said.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I'm gonna keep it 100 wherever I go. But yet again, don't use me as a tool, bro. Because like I said, that's gonna damage my relationship with whatever I'm trying to build. Whatever I want to say, I say it up front, you know. But don't be trying to be on some slick shit. Like, even though it's not even the UFC, like Gegard Musa, I think I just had him on here. You know? But my man straight got let go. But it was right after he got off the Ariel Helwani show because he wanted to let that man dish out his whole business in front of the world. But like that type of business talk is done, you know what I'm saying, behind closed doors.
He was asking super personal questions.
Exactly. You know.
Hey, I'm not talking shit about Ariel because like me and him, we don't always see eye to eye, but we cool now. But straight up, he got me sued. Cost me probably like $1.5 million.
For what? Wait,
for
is that a true story?
True story.
Ariel Helwani cost you $1.5 million.
Doing an interview with him.
Wow.
You got me sued.
You got sued for that, not the one where you're humping the girl?
No. The girl, when I humped the girl, that was consensual. Like people just act.
That was like a skit. People don't realize the whole internet doesn't understand. Yeah,
but no. Back in the day, I had this one manager that I really can't talk about, and I fired him because I can't talk about it. And Ariel Helwani interviewed me, and I talked about it. And the guy,
because he knew, because he poked at that shit, or what?
No, he didn't try. It wasn't. He tried. He just asked me questions. But only thing I'm upset about Ariel is that he didn't teach me that I have to say allegedly and stuff like that when I say certain shit. But what I said was true. What I said was real. But I just had to prove it in court that what I was saying was real. And how everything worked out. I ain't gonna say another name. He told me his nephew was an attorney. And his nephew fucked me over. I hired his nephew to represent me, and then like a week or 2 weeks before trial, he dropped me and told the judge like, "Oh, he's not cooperating, and he hadn't paid me." The bro he's paid up and everything. I'd never been sued before, so he never asked me questions. I thought he was just gonna handle it because I was told that he had already handled the case when this person sued the media for saying the same shit I said, right? Because I fired this manager. Long story short, I went and hired this big law firm, and they looked at my case, and they just said, I gave them a big fucking retainer. Then they said, oh, just settle out of court.
Just settle out of court.
And then I just settled. No, just settled. Then I went to court, and I settled. I could have won the fucking, but it was too late. I could have won. Yeah,
fighters, stay out that motherfucking show, man. Get your ass in trouble.
Well, I'm not saying stay out the show, but if you talk shit,
you just say you want to get.
Yeah, but if you talk shit, you got to say alleged. Like you talk shit, even though it's
with all due respect.
With all due respect, but you got to say allegedly. I didn't know that.
So, do you have a good relationship with Ariel Helwani or no?
I ain't got no relation. I don't know this man like that. Yet again, like I said, I felt like I was being used. So if I feel that type of way, I'm just not gonna be on the show.
So has he
yet again, me getting on the show, you only put me on the show when I do whatever I do. You know what I mean? So like, you not have me on there because you want me on there like you do every other little fighter that you got. You know what I mean? Who else? You know what I mean? No disrespect to him, but Chris Weidman. You know what I mean? Like my man wasn't even fighting, but he was still on the show. You know, speaking to Ariel Helwani and shit like that. So, yet again, when I'm trying to stay relevant, it takes the media to keep you relevant in people's eyes. You know, so.
Have you ever had media training?
Nah, I haven't. I ain't gonna lie.
My advice would be go and take just a few media training classes.
Like, but where you get that done at? Though,
it's places you can get done. Because basketball players, I can tell when I watch people, like the basketball players, I think they do it the most. Football players, you can go get some media training. And then once you get interviewed, like you don't really have to answer the question that they're asking you. They ask you a question.
Oh yeah, you can pull some Dana White shit.
Yeah, you can say you can say whatever you want to say, but just remember, whenever somebody interview you, use that to promote yourself because you already see like the media ain't really promoting you the way you want to be promoted.
Right.
So promote yourself and your social media.
But you know, I'm glad you brought that up. Like basketball players, football players, hockey players, man. Everybody get like taught to how to beat up professional, bro. This is the only game where, bro, like you got to figure this shit out. Bro.
It's different.
You know, like
this game is different. You can be a boring motherfucker and still get all the headlines you want out of basketball. You got to speak up. You got to direct. It's a different fight game. You know, you're fighting a person. People want controversy. In basketball, I mean, Steph Curry is just going to be a soft-spoken assassin and get all the hype in the world without even saying anything
endorsements,
relevant.
Yeah, but like you said, not even saying nothing crazy. Like,
bro, we're not going to get the endorsements that they
Dana's
get
going to take the
it's a different
endorsements.
type of sport.
That's crazy.
Everybody ain't on it, but which is just as big though. I suppose.
Nah, fuck just as big. Them motherfuckers big, bro.
They big, but it's
right behind Power Slap.
No.
Okay, wait, bro. He brought it up. I gotta ask him a question.
No, dude.
I know Luke hates this, but I gotta ask you. Power Slap. We heard Dana White say, "You heard me talk about UFC back in the day. I said it's gonna be the biggest and the greatest ever. Now hear me and listen to me. Power Slap will be bigger than the UFC." He said it in an interview. What do you think about that?
What I think about it, obviously, I'm a UFC fighter, but Power Slap is making numbers, but that's internet phase, right? You don't see them on TV or it's not televised yet, but just like the UFC wasn't a long time ago, it wasn't televised. There wasn't no pay-per-view behind it, so whatever crazy mind Dana got, you know what I mean, like he did for the UFC, I think he got that same thing for Power Slap,
Yeah, but I just don't see the people lasting long.
Probably not. I don't know. This generation is always different. We want it quick. We want to see them knockouts come just like that. We don't want to wait, but regardless of that, I'm not even trying to promote it because I feel like, the Power Slap is taking my, certain advantages from me. You know what I mean? I feel like I got to battle up against Power Slap now, just to get the boss attention, because the boss is on Power Slap now. He ain't worried about the UFC no more, right? It's going to work how it work.
You guys getting paid like $5,000 to get knocked out.
That's all they getting paid though, for real.
Stupid.
Why are you so sensitive about Power Slap?
I just don't like it's like
emotional.
I like real shit. Like people want to watch women run around with their play horses and jump hurdles rather than real people jump hurdles. People are like, you see that shit?
No, I saw that
shit. People rather watch that shit than a real horse jumping. You know what I mean? Like it's like the world's just going to shit.
So yeah,
I think they just watch it for amusement though. They're not watching it because.
But I will give.
That's what the Power Slap is.
I would tell y'all this because
watching is watching.
I ain't gonna disrespect them for what they do because yet again, when people look at us, we are strange. You know what I'm saying? Like just the ordinary man. Like what we do, they don't understand that we willing to get in the cage and beat motherfuckers up to get a check, right? And it's the same thing with these guys. Like now we looking at them like the new kid on the block. Like man, who this kid think he is? And that's the Power Slap, right? And I really feel like at the end of the day, it takes a lot of balls to just stand there and just take it. You looking them dead in his eyes, and then you got your hands behind your back. Look with your chin out like this. Like
I couldn't do that shit because you got to flinch.
Would you clench?
No, but you can't
clench. Would you relax? How would you? I don't know.
Like,
what are the rules on that stupid shit? Like you just like
you have your hands behind your back. You got to stand still.
Let me see, Luke. Let me see.
I don't think you know. You got to have your head up high. Yeah. You got to be in salute. You know what I'm saying?
Can I hit you?
Yeah.
Slap him one time.
I swear to God, you knock me out.
You got to stand at attention.
Hey, yeah, you might get knocked out, man. That shit real.
I would kill him if he does anything.
Stand at attention.
There we go.
Nah, you can't flinch. You can't
move. You're going to get two of them.
That's a foul.
That's a foul.
You get two for flinching.
Yeah. I swear to God.
And they did. Hey, that's really a rule in Power Slap. That's really a rule in Power Slap now. You know what I mean? They really on some kid shit like, yeah, bro, you flinch, then you get two.
You get two for flinching.
I just thought Jesus.
Bro, it take a special
he broke my cornea.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, the courage and the will to take, you know what I'm saying, to get up there is kind of crazy. Or you can call it stupidity. Whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, either way, though.
Did you get that? He broke my jawbone.
So, shout out to Power Slap, man.
Would you ever do it if the money was right?
Come on now, stop playing with me.
Come on, man.
I would. So
you wouldn't do Power Slap?
It's two.
I give you $1 million to go do Power Slap.
Fuck no, I ain't doing that shit.
Because
first, I gotta win. Okay, I would, but I gotta win. I gotta be the first slap. Bro. I gotta be. And if I don't knock Buddy out, I'm forfeiting. I'm like, bro, you got it, bro. You got it, bro.
I back you on
How
that.
do they find out who's the first? They flip a coin.
They flip a coin, but this is the fucked up part. So it's not like you flip the coin and then you go right there. You flip the coin and then you got to think about it the next day. So you got to go to sleep on it.
No.
Like, nigga, I'm finna get spunked around like a barber seat. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they
you got to go to sleep on that shit.
At heavyweight, what are the averages on like who gets knocked out? Like, can you get some numbers? Like,
Man,
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know about
it's probably
knockouts,
like
but
80% of the time you get knocked out.
Good damage though. You got some good damage though.
At heavyweight, at least, you know what I mean? I think, how do you not knock a motherfucker out?
How long does the matches go for though? How many rounds? And how many?
I think it's like 3-4 rounds. Don't get me lying though. You know what I mean? But I went to a live show. Like, no, you got to go see it live. You can't just watch it on your phone Like you got to experience. It's a different type of energy. I would have to give that. You
They
know?
be
I did not expect that, huh?
Bad bitches be in the crowd.
You know, Dana love the hoes around that way.
They got ring girls.
Yeah. I don't know if they got ring girls, but they keep some thoughts in.
I just can't keep my.
Yeah, they keep some thoughts in the apex.
I keep seeing Forrest Griffin goofy ass in the background with ugly ass sunglasses on.
I hate that.
Why you hate Forrest Griffin?
I don't like that.
He goofy.
Why you don't like Forrest? We
call him
at the PI. What you mean?
I don't like that motherfucker.
He lost the title to Forrest.
Yeah, I don't like that motherfucker.
Hello.
Cause you know what? Cause he know.
You should have listened to Joe Rogan. You should have threw your own leg kicks.
Hey, he know.
Hey,
fuck out there. Now he know he didn't win that fight. He know he didn't win that fight though.
Has he came out and said that?
No, he won't never say it.
It was 24 years ago.
Has he
Why would he say it now?
No. Let me ask you though. Has he secretly came to you?
Why are you mad at me?
That was 24 years ago. Really?
Yeah, it was.
2008 was 24 years ago.
Yeah.
No.
UFC 1.
Yeah, UFC 16. Wait, how many years ago was the Forrest Rampage fight?
2008.
Because I wasn't even born yet, and I'm so 1, 2.
You wasn't born 2008?
What? Yeah, pull it up. Yeah. 19 years ago. What?
It's getting up there, don't they?
What's wrong? Why are you upset?
Why? Because I'm old. Because I'm the oldest.
No, you got your belts over there.
One of these days, y'all gonna be as old as me. I hope.
I'm never turning 60, brother. Damn. Yeah. What do you mean?
Why he doing you like that? That's crazy.
He's hating. He's hating because
How could I hate on him?
Because I'm rubbing elbows with Joe Rogan now. Joe Rogan, the best podcast.
No, because he came back and he forgot who we were. He walked in. He said, "I don't talk to you. You don't talk to me. I'm your co-host."
I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
You did me like that, bro.
Yo,
Back at Bellator, you did me alone. I wasn't gonna say nothing until you kind of.
Thank you. You know what it feels like. He know what it feels like.
This is why King Mo don't like me.
Right. Wait, tell us the story. Tell us the story.
This is when I was Young Buck, so New Manson wasn't even a person. This was just Young Buck. You know what I mean? But I was fighting in Bellator. It was my first, big promotion I was fighting for, other than just fighting dudes in the backyard. But I mean, I was still fighting dudes in the backyard. But Bellator was coming in and putting regional guys on the scene and shit like that. But we was all sitting and it was a fighters meeting. But somebody came in and was like, "Hey, Rampage finna be in the room. Rampage don't want to be bothered by nobody." I
can't control it. I ain't telling nobody to say that shit.
You had to tell somebody to say that.
Bro, I promise you, I don't lie. I ain't telling them.
Let him finish. Go.
But obviously, you were one of the people that I watched, respectfully, right? To do what I'm doing today. Like, even I got a slam just like yours. I didn't knock Buddy out, but I was inspired by, like, when I seen you do Old Boy, the Brazilian, I believe. You know what I'm saying? Because he was kicking you and shit like that. And boom, you knocked him out. I was fighting this other Brazilian dude. I was like, shit, I seen Rampage do this shit. I heard them clappers come on, boom, boom, boom. I said, man, I'm finna do the same shit. And that shit went viral and made top 10.
Then you got clapped?
Huh? Ooh,
you said what?
No, the clapper.
Okay.
You trying to be funny.
No.
But regardless, though, like, I was so excited when I knew you was fighting on the card. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro,
who would I fight? You remember?
Some Asian nigga.
The Japanese.
He was in St. Louis.
Dong Suk Young.
No.
So here it
you go.
I literally was thinking about. I was like, Rampage did this shit, but
he's wearing the Tito t-shirt.
Oh, you got him too, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, you were in Team Punishment with those shorts.
Oh, he's out.
Yeah, he gave it to me personally. You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
And he gave him a hug.
Why you kissing?
I be kissing niggas, yeah, man. We brothers, yeah, no. After we go to war, man, you know what I'm saying? I love to show love.
You folding?
No, did he?
No. But tell me this. Finish the story. Who came in the room and said that shit? Who came?
I don't know who it was, but I remember what he said.
Oh, yeah, probably a black dude.
Carrie.
Bro, I'm telling you something.
Let me tell you something. Rampage does not want to be approached. You know what I'm saying? He does not want to take no pictures. He don't want to be asked no questions. Leave that nigga the fuck alone. I was like, damn, all right, shit.
Sounds like him after Joe Rogan.
Now shut the fuck up. I'm gonna tell you something. I've done movies and stuff before, and I heard stories and shit like that. Bro, I would never do that, especially in no fight. We all comrades.
Yeah.
I don't know who said that shit. I ain't never told nobody to say no shit like that. That's some fucked up shit. This is my first time. This is my first time hearing that shit.
Yeah, bro. I was like, damn, that's
I wouldn't lie to you. I own up to my shit.
Yeah.
We all get a little moody fight.
Yeah, you're having a rough day today.
Hey, who was Rampage fighting that week?
Like I said, some agent.
You talking about that judo guy?
Yeah.
The
guy who hit you with the Ichimata over the top. He thought it was Carol Parisian. He hit you with the cartwheel over the top.
He wasn't no real judoka like Carl.
He hit you with the Ichimata. He had you swinging in there.
So because of that, you didn't say nothing. You didn't say hello or nothing like that.
Hell nah, bro. I wasn't about to fuck with you. You still Rampage, nigga.
Bro, I don't know.
Sucks, huh?
I don't know. Bro,
no one wants to upset you.
Bro, that's probably why I always felt awkward at Bellator, bro. I always felt awkward at Bellator. Probably because motherfuckers were saying some shit like that.
Probably, I don't know.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna tell you this. You will experience this one time in your life where motherfuckers want to put you in a mindset where you think you're more famous than what you are, some shit like that. You can't control that, what other people think about you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, when I went to Bellator, come from UFC, and they probably act like, oh, he's this type of way. When I'm not. I'm a fighter. I don't give a fuck about all that fame shit. When I first started fighting, this shit wasn't popular. I started fighting for money. I ain't fight for fame. Because back then, fucking 25 years ago, if you fighting for fame, you fighting for the wrong shit. And then who I'm gonna be famous with? A bunch of dudes?
He likes girls, I can vouch.
Oh, yeah. Especially them Asian. I got a thing for the Asians too, man.
You like Asian girls?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys would,
man. Luke ain't ready for the Asian.
Nah, y'all would be a menace in Koreatown. Little Korean barbecue, and then you guys go
you
karaoke.
don't go back Caucasian.
You off? I ain't gonna lie, that's the first time
I gotta say something. Even though he has been a little bit of a menace today and this past week, I do know one thing. When it comes to fighters, Rampage, 100%. He'll never say no to a photo or hanging out, especially with the respect level to fighters. Now, if you're a power slapper, I can't attest to it. You know what I'm saying? But fighters, I've never seen him do a fighter.
No, I'm gonna be 100. Like if people catch me at the wrong time, you caught me at the wrong time. But other than that, man.
Yeah, like the guy sword fighting with you at the UFC 208, 298, and you were like, nah, don't sword fight with me. I only sword fight with Luke Rockhold in the bathroom. You were all pissed. Remember that?
No, we don't need to go back there.
I know.
All right.
Come on, say what kind of swords y'all talking?
He said we don't need to go back there. He didn't even deny it. You see what I'm saying? I gotta deal with this chaos.
It took an hour to get out of the damn place.
Luke and Rampage almost beat up a fan.
Rampage got held up.
Man, hold on. Like somebody really tried you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody trying to Peter gaze while trying to take a piss.
But they tried you though.
Yeah,
they were trying to look at my Peter Weeder.
No, you lying. They called him Piccolo Pete because they said he had a small pecker, and Rampage was all pissed because they thought he was he thought he was talking about Luke Rockhold. Luke going, oh hell no. So Luke just turned around and showed his thing. So we all knew he was talking about him.
Bro, you want to know the real story? This is the real story. This is why I told this before. That's why he's mad. He's going back there. We all shouldn't leave the UFC when they came in Orange County, and we all had to pee. Barrett went to go pee. And then he asked Luke, hey, Luke, pass me some toilet paper. He's like, what you need toilet paper for? He's like, I pissed on my balls. True story. This motherfucker dick so small, he pissed on his balls.
That's crazy, bro.
And that's why
he's still a virgin.
Okay. Do you want another real story then, since we're going to do this whole make-believe? Since it's Chronicles of Narnia and everybody want to walk through their own door? I
just told you the true story.
Hey, y'all just want to do all this chaos today?
I really feel like I'm in the Matrix right now.
Yeah, you are. You are. It's crazy. Both of y'all want to play games, or are we finished, or are we done?
Barrett, look me dead in the eyes with a straight face in front of the witness and tell me you didn't piss on your balls that day at the UFC.
At what?
You didn't piss on your balls that day at the UFC.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
With a straight face, say that. Hey, how come you act like Sketch now? How come you act like Sketch, brother? This came out as the OnlyFans.
I told you he got that Steve Urkel voice. You see that, brother?
Brother, he act like Sketch. Who? Did y'all hear about what happened with Sketch? Do y'all know who Sketch is?
Yeah, he was an amazing streamer. And he is an amazing streamer. Yeah, and he got called out for having an OnlyFans account before he streamed. And his OnlyFans account, he had a few different costumes.
You still watch him on OnlyFans?
Nah, I read the article. You DM'd me the article.
Hey, be honest. You was a fan of his before back on OnlyFans.
Brother,
huh?
Can I explain to you something? Brother. Okay, so Rampage, this is what he does at 3 a.m, walking. Do you mind if I tell him? Do you mind if I tell him what you do?
You gonna believe what this guy's about to say?
Oh, but can I just say it?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. It'll be like 3 a.m. And Rampage will send me a bunch of different streamers, a bunch of different videos, and a bunch of different TikToks between 3 to 4 in the morning because he plays Call of Duty and Roblox with a bunch of friends.
What the fuck is Roblox?
You don't play Roblox?
No.
All right, Fortnite, whatever you play at 4 in the morning. So
fuck night. I be playing fuck night 3 o'clock in the morning.
So he likes to do a bunch of weird things with toys. I don't know what the hell they do. So, right? So it's a bit 4 in the morning. He DM me these TikToks. And it's this kid. This kid's yelling and screaming, right? And it's like a streamer. Then he DMs me these girls, and then it's getting a little heated. He DMs me some hot chicks. And I'm like, all right, cool, what's up? He's like, oh, I like this girl. I'm taking this girl to Peru. This girl I'm going to Puerto Rico with.
You be flying them hoes?
Yeah, he flies them
I ain't
in.
never been in none of the places he's talking about, bro.
Okay, cool. All right. Then he sends me this email. He forwards me an email, and it's an all-inclusive package of sandals. It's a resort that you could go to. You get your food. You get everything. You go here like on a honeymoon. And I'm like, Rampage, what's this for? He goes, oh, I'm flying in this girl. And we going to Sandals. It's the resort, all inclusive. I say, Rampage, why? Then I saw a photo of the girl and I blocked him. So I didn't talk to him for a few days because the girl's not really up to his caliber. And I go, why are you doing this? He goes, well, I'm going to just have to settle because I've been striking out lately at karaoke in Koreatown. I go, Rampage, we just got to get you a...
And this story sounded true to the motherfucker.
Yeah.
He lost the beat.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Man. So we're having a crazy week.
He's making it up as he go, bro.
No, I'm not. You're just having a crazy week. You're having a crazy week, it's hard for you because you go eat enchiladas at Los Lagos. What's your favorite Mexican restaurant? What's your favorite?
Lagos and Fullerton.
See what I'm saying? So it's connects. So he's having a rough week, brother.
All right.
I don't want to call him out too much.
Are you married?
No, I'm not married. I don't plan on getting married until me and my baby can make a bag together.
Wait, what?
I got a girl. I got a girl back home named Sarah that I've been with since high school.
Since high school?
What?
High school sweetheart?
Yeah. So we been together for about 12 years. But she been with me about 12 years. You know what I'm saying? And I probably been with her for the 5 years. So I've been a loyal individual for about 5 years.
At least he's honest, guy.
Very honest. But no, it's not even just
Is she
joking.
Asian?
No, she's not Asian.
Wait. So what's going on?
No. She know I like Asian. She know I like Asian.
What do you mean?
You keep it real though. You keep it real with her.
Hey, I got to. That's the only way that a real relationship is gonna last. You know. Yeah. But she's the one that's been solid with me, even when I was messing with them other girls. You know what I mean? Back in the day,
she been loyal.
They wasn't shit. I think so.
You got kids with her?
Yeah, I got 2.
You got 2 kids with her?
With the same girl?
Yeah, with the same girl.
That's nice. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I got you.
Because he's black, you think he got a bunch of baby mamas?
That's his culture.
Don't get all cultural.
Hey.
How many girls do you have babies with?
So
that's what I'm saying. I just like to get to know my friends.
Because he's black, he got more baby mama?
No. What? Why is he always gotta make it like this? Why you always gotta make things like about people?
You exes man is both the kids with her.
He had 2 kids. Luke, you have kids, right?
Luke
yes, you do. Yeah, Luke has 1 kid.
Not in this country.
You
got kids overseas?
He got them foreign babies.
He has a little model kid in Paris, right?
That's crazy.
You ain't talking about your kids, huh?
I don't got no kids.
What's that kid? No, you have a kid with the Federico dude. Or no, or yes, in Paris. Or is that just a TikTok? There's a TikTok. It's going viral. It's about Luke and this dude in Paris. All right, listen, I want to get back to a big UFC call out. We heard that you have crazy beef with McGregor. Is this true?
No, I ain't got no beef with McGregor, man. I'm a big fan, bro. Fuck y'all talking about.
So you didn't call him out?
No, I need to get sponsored by McGregor, man. Fast company. Yeah. I did call him out, but call him out don't mean like I got beef with you. Like I'm calling you out so I can get some money, bro. So I can get paid.
Wait, did you call him out though?
I did call him out.
Oh, what'd you call him out for?
For a fight. I felt like for whatever reason, I felt like Michael Chandler wasn't gonna make it to his fight. You know what I'm saying? But fucked up. It was the other way around. So you know. So I guess I used to call myself Mystic Mansa, but I kind of missed out on that one. So I should have called out Chandler at the time, if anything.
What's up with Chandler? You think that he's still hurting on this?
Ever gonna fight?
Right. As long as he waiting on Conor, I don't think he ever coming back. No. I don't think Conor coming back. He ain't got to, you know. How you go from fighting with a broken foot and now you got a little pinky toe, you know what I'm saying? My goddamn pinky toe. And now you're not willing to, you know, go out there and put on. So I think Conor did exactly what he needed to do and build up the UFC where it is, because without Conor, man, UFC would not be exactly where it is, where you got Endeavors buying in and now we, you know, merging with WWE. That was all because of Conor. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah, real talk. Wow. If you worth $100 million, would you still fight MMA?
Oh yeah, I would. Nah, see, but man, see,
Connor's worth a lot more than $100 million.
I know.
He definitely, you know, but that was his first check though, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, Dana got half of that. Good check. But supposedly, right. Allegedly,
a lot of good one-liners.
Allegedly, you right. Allegedly.
Yeah, I wish somebody would have taught me that shit.
Media training. Yeah. So what do you think about that? Yeah.
What I think about it is just that at the end of the day, you know, boxing was king, but you see Mayweather, he's still getting a bag and still, you know, boxing. Now, is he boxing at the highest level? No, but, you know, exhibition type shit. But he still had made like $300 million and was still,
I don't know,
and still staying consistent with it, you know. So I feel like even if I am making money like that, if I'm still able to fight and still be out there and doing what I'm doing, I'm gonna keep doing it.
Bro, I don't know, because word on the street is allegedly he still haven't paid Logan Paul.
Who?
Mayweather.
Wait,
so I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
But Mayweather got paid.
I don't know, but he still haven't paid. He haven't paid Logan though. So if you got all that money, why you ain't gonna pay your opponent? Like they gonna be scared for other people to want to fight you. Like damn, this motherfucker ain't got paid yet.
I think he's fighting Gotti Jr. Right? Isn't
he?
No.
I heard he's fighting Tank.
I think he already did that
already.
They're doing a rematch.
He ain't fighting no Tank.
Wait, who?
I heard rumors of him and Tank going to fight.
Nah.
I heard rumors, bro.
If anything, it's that little one that they got right now that's building up. The
little 18-year-old one that just fought last weekend.
Yeah. What's his name? No,
I ain't catch his name. He just knocked dude out this weekend.
Yeah, he just not.
Did you watch? You watch that fight with Nate and Masvidal?
Nah,
Come on,
something
like that.
What you mean? Nah, I ain't watched that fight.
Why not?
Why not, man? There's 2 MMA guys boxing.
Hey,
exactly. That's why I ain't watching.
Yeah, no, hey, that was sloppy as hell.
So no, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Don't disrespect my boy.
Yeah,
First off,
I don't think it's a headline fight.
No,
they sold out. They sold out hundreds.
They hold at the sun. They sold that motherfucker.
How much do they get
They
paid?
both big names.
They made money.
How much do they pay?
What
How
happened
much do they
with
get paid?
Cannon? You know what I'm saying?
The promoters in Qatar was shady, man. They was scammers, bro.
So y'all both was like, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Equally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But regardless, though, I feel like there's some MMA guys that want to get in boxing for the wrong reasons, you know. And obviously, it's the money type. But you know, I feel like a lot of MMA guys, they don't really kind of expose themselves to the boxing world, but they feel like they can box. You know, they don't ever go in there with a real boxer or a high level or try to find somebody of that equal talent, you know, and really try to, you know, put in some work and really find out like, hey, I can really do this shit. And I feel like right there is kind of the mistake because I remember when Ben Askren said, man, boxing is easy. And once he said that, I knew it was over for him. I knew it was over for him when he said
like
that.
Ben Askren.
He didn't box a real boxer either, though.
That's the thing, though. So even with Jake Paul.
How could you say that when Jake Paul flattened him?
Right. He did flatten that boy.
Ben has never boxed a day in his life.
And that's the exact point I'm trying to make.
He's St. Louis, too, huh?
Is he St. Louis?
Yeah.
But let him finish your
Woodley,
point.
you know.
Tyron. Say his name right.
Tyron Woodley.
Tyron Woodley. It's not Tyrone.
Tyrone.
It's Tyron.
Let me call on Tyron. Oh, my God.
Make sure y'all, they already watching. We're here, we're live.
Yeah. What was this? Boy, you was on some shit, boy.
I was drinking those Japanese beers.
We gotta watch it one more time.
No, why you?
Hey, make sure y'all don't miss this. Make sure y'all, they already watching.
I corrected myself though.
Yeah, you did. You caught yourself. Yeah, that's hilarious. I ain't gonna lie.
Best clip I've ever seen you make. You were smiling. You were so happy to be there. He had his thing with him, so he took a girl instead of me. So that sucks, but whatever. What happened?
You're supposed to take a girl. You're supposed to take the girl I'm seeing. She like to watch boxing.
Yeah, he sent me the address to where we were supposed to go, and it was a Buffalo Wild Wings. He told me, "You hang out there. I'm taking you to go to the fight." That's horrible.
Nah, he don't know. I asked him first. I said, "Hey, Nate gonna give me some tickets to the boxing man. You want to go?" He said, "No, I don't want to watch this shit. Fuck Nate." I was like,
"Oh, you crazy! I love Nate Diaz. You out your mind." And Jorge Masvidal is coming on the podcast.
Is he?
Yeah. Oh. What do you like to
I didn't know.
Well, you are Joe Rogan, brother. I'm surprised
let me
you
ask
didn't know
y'all
the
this
schedule
thing,
here.
you know, because I already know that you want to tap into boxing, obviously, because you had that one with Briggs. But like, who you think could be the most successful, like in MMA and transition to boxing, like for real?
You know what? I would like to see. Hold on, I had a brain fart. What's his name that knocked out that dude in the last 5 seconds from Hawaii? What's
Max Holloway.
Max Holloway. I want to see him box.
What Max is 145 again?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want to see Max Holloway.
So how you think he'll do against like just a Ryan Garcia?
Oh no, Ryan Garcia is 130. No, that's 135.
No, he bigger than that.
No, I don't think that's a fair comparison because
Conor in his prime versus Ryan Garcia would be sick.
Ooh, who?
Conor in his prime versus Ryan Garcia. Even Conor now. That'd be interesting.
Conor boxing did surprise
155.
me. But it's just like saying how, Ryan Garcia talking about coming over to UFC, right? Like we're gonna say, how you think Ryan Garcia doing against Max Holloway in
He's
UFC?
Coming.
Is like,
well, I think Ilia Topuria is probably the best boxer I've seen right now.
I give that to you.
Because Max's style is, I just don't.
He get touched too much.
I don't think it's great for boxing.
Yeah.
But Ilia's clean, crisp, powerful. He's the guy that could really transition and do something well.
To me, though, a lot of people say Max Holloway because he got good hand speed and combinations, but he still get touched though as well. Like it ain't like he's evasive.
Who do you think would be the best?
Shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't think there's many out there that could do very well. But if I was to just throw a name out there, bro,
Francis Ngannou.
I mean, well, you just seen. Come on, bro. Why you bringing that name up? Because we just seen what happened. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, Francis made me a believer. From the Tyson,
he made everybody a believer.
You know what I'm saying? He made everybody because like I said, I keep it 100. And when people ask me like, "Oh, who gonna win that fight?" I was like, "Oh, Tyson Fury for sure. Like Tyson Fury gonna knock him out," and he did it, right? And he actually, Francis Ngannou went so far where you could think like, "Damn, he probably could have just won this fight." So I'm thinking like, bro, Francis actually know how to box and da da da. So when he first got rocked by Anthony Joshua, when he got back up and I seen that stance, I said, Nah, it ain't. You know. So I don't think there's a lot of. Be honest with you, I think MMA guys should stay away from boxing. Period. I think all MMA guys should stay away.
Oh,
it's just,
wow.
I'm going to just keep it a buck, man.
So Rampage versus Rashad Evans, who wins?
That's Wait, what?
That's Rampage versus Rashad Evans in boxing.
But see, that's different. That's two MMA guys boxing.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Versus boxer.
Yeah, versus boxer. Got it. You know, so if an MMA guy is going up against a boxer, like, you're gonna have to really tap into that world, which I have not seen many.
We've had some MMA guys beat boxers like Anderson Silva. He went out there and beat a boxer and
that's what I like to see. If an MMA guy goes to boxing, I'd like to see him box a boxer. I'm not gonna say if somebody gave me a check to fight an MMA guy, I'd probably do it in boxing too. But straight up,
it'd be a lot easier.
To headline a thing like an MMA fighter should fight a boxer. Like, it's like two MMA fighters boxing is just like it's not as, it doesn't do it as much for me. It's like if Nate went against like Jake Paul is Jake Paul or whatever it is, but like a real boxer that's out there like a
Benavidez, right?
Like a Roy Jones Jr. or something.
No. If Benavidez, you know what I'm saying, you know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Like, he killed all of us.
Yeah.
In boxing.
Yeah.
It wouldn't even be close.
But you're taking that's like saying, dude, that's like he's the top 3%. I mean, there's a bunch of...
So no, I can box with a lot of just random guys, right? But that's what MMA guys be trying to fight, the top of the top, right? Kamaru Usman, perfect example, when he wanted to box Canelo.
But
he ain't got no knees.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? You can't move your feet.
He ain't got
no footwork.
He's one of the greatest MMA fighters ever, but he ain't going to touch
you
Canelo.
Not even close.
Not even close.
Right.
But Canelo's also one of the greatest boxers ever. So maybe he would do well against, I don't know, let's say a 5th, 6th, 7th ranked boxer. Yeah, he would do well against him. He would.
Probably. That's still debatable though, bro. That's still very debatable, you know. At the end of the day, like I said before, like, the games is just different. How these guys prepare, you know, Gervonta Davis is a great example. That's all he lived for. This is all he do. Like, as soon as he got from prison, you know what I'm saying, because he was locked up for a minute, he went straight to the gym and went to work, you know? Like, these guys live for this shit, you know? And while we still are trying to put the best form of just complete fighting together, they just got one, the left and the right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense, though.
So, but, like, matter of fact, perfect example, Sean O'Malley versus Gervonta Davis. People really feel like Sean O'Malley has a chance. Not only do I think Sean O'Malley would lose, that nigga probably would die.
How about Devin Haney?
Man, how about Devin Haney? No, boy, Gervonta hit him with one of them uppercuts, nigga, that little scrawny neck.
I think Sean O'Malley could beat Devin Haney.
That's why, let's bring it back to reality.
Sean could beat Gervonta Davis.
I think
no, not in boxing.
You don't think he could beat Gervonta Davis?
Not in boxing.
He has the potential to beat Gervonta Davis.
Not in boxing.
He ain't even got to punch his chance.
Hold on.
Wait, how about Devin Haney?
Devin Haney, I think he might
have a chance. I might give the kid
for sure against Devin Haney.
Well, shut up.
But you know,
Devin Haney fought Ryan Garcia, and Ryan Garcia was
no bullshit.
He didn't train.
Hey, you know, all right, then look, shout out to
Devin Haney's got he's got a little softness.
Instead of talking about it, they can easily just go box, even if it's like not even, you know what I'm saying, for no money, or they just put their own money up. He can literally go to the gym and go, hey man, let me see what that work about.
Who gonna miss out on $15-20 million?
Gervonta Davis and Devin Haney boxed before. Ryan Garcia, they all boxed.
Yeah, but that's like sparring footage that got leaked. Rolly Romero.
But they all train together and then they still fight each other.
But those videos are like 5, 6, 7 years old.
It don't matter. They still put in work.
But that's like you saying I'm gonna go spar Gilbert Burns.
Mike Perry and Jake Paul put in work not that long ago, and now they fighting each other.
But that might have been set up. That was a while ago.
So what
was it 5 years ago? Hell no, that was like 2-3 years.
Would you spar against Gilbert Burns next week?
You said, would I? Hell yeah. I would spar against anybody. I would spar against anybody.
Even though you're calling him out for a fight?
You got to have that mentality. I would always do that too.
Yeah.
I'd straight up.
I'd
go against the biggest heavyweight possible.
Something, you know? I'm like, oh, okay, you ain't really like that.
I mean, speaking of Gilbert Burns, you did call him out, right?
I call out everybody, bro.
What's up with Gilbert Burns?
Man, hold on. Let's make a list of who I done
I want to hear it.
Shahkat Rakamada, I done made a video, man, and put him out there on blast. Gilbert Burns, he tried to claim like I didn't call him out, and he was like, no. I don't have a fight. I was like, yes, you do got a fight. That's why we not fighting each other. No, I don't know what you're talking about. So people try to act like I was ducking them the whole time. And then guess what? The fight came out. He was fighting Sean Brady, and we all knew this shit. You know what I mean? And then after that, I called out Wonder Boy. You know what I mean? Wonder Boy. You know what I'm saying? Nice motherfucker. But he still didn't want no smoke.
He didn't want smoke.
No.
He didn't want smoke?
No, he didn't want no smoke. He didn't want.
Keep going.
Kamaru Usman, I called that out. But I'd rather have a bigger check, though. I ain't gonna lie. If I fight Kamaru Usman, I feel like I need a bigger bag. But I still called him out, you know what I'm saying? And who else did I call out?
Cub Swanson?
Cub. Yeah, I called out Cub. You know what I'm saying? I said, hey, anybody
you call out
it don't matter who it is.
How about Jack? Jack's a tough motherfucker.
And you want to fight DC?
Yeah.
Jack,
no,
Jack
DC. I'm glad you brought that up, man.
What?
Now you're real. No.
Hey,
DC. DC gotta get that smoke.
Chill out. This is DC team right here. Chill out.
DC who?
DC, I've trusted.
You called out
double cakes.
How the fuck you gonna get down to 170?
Timeout. What'd you call him? Timeout.
Double cakes, nigga.
Oh damn, man! You gotta put all due respect. You gotta do all due respect.
All disrespect.
I always thought DC should be a 70 pounder.
All disrespect.
I always thought he should be a 70 pounder.
Who? DC?
He could have been. You 5'9", bro. That shit crazy.
Damn, you think he could have made 170 in his prime?
Yeah, bro. If he would have ate better, left that Popeye chicken alone, bro, he would have been straight. He been good, bro. You beat them ho cakes.
Dog, how you doing this to DC?
Little Debbie's, man.
What's your problem?
He started.
He a double champ.
He said something bad about you?
He said no. So the whole Conor McGregor thing, saying it's the worst call out. Which you can say that all you want to. I don't care. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it went viral, right? But he was like, yeah. And then he went to go on and say that Conor McGregor's mother is a whore. And his
did you say that?
His mother is a whore. I didn't say that at all. I said his mama raised the hoe. And y'all seen Conor McGregor up in that bathroom at the Heat game. Y'all seen him?
That was an ugly ass bitch too. Like, you Conor McGregor, you can get better strange than that.
Dude, we all want some difference.
Hey, bro. I'm guilty. I done smashed some uglies.
Man, you know what I mean? So we all been there. So at the end of the day, you know, I was only going at Conor, but now you trying to say I put his mother in it and I called her bad, and I didn't do that, you know. So then I said, okay, then DC, your mama raised the hoe. And then his mother, you know, they said his mother had passed away, you know what I mean? And, you know, condolences. My mother passed away too, but it still don't change the fact your mama raised a hoe for you trying to do that. You know what I mean? For you trying to twist up another brother's word. And so he said, you know, called me pussy and all this stuff on Twitter.
He called you pussy on Twitter?
Yeah, on Twitter. Never to my face, though, you know. But then I reached out to him via text. I was like, man, I always wanted to work with the double champ. He said, if you want to work, man, let's go live. You know, and if you're going to be out here for UFC 301 or 302, whichever one it was, he said, we can get that work in. I ain't see that motherfucker not one time when I was out there in Vegas. And I reached out to him.
You've been hanging around Luke Rockhold for a while.
But at the end of the day, all work is good work.
I like that slogan, but why? But is this real beef with DC? I like that slogan.
No. I mean, it ain't no real beef, but I just find it funny. He was talking all that shit, and he could have really handled it. Because he the one that really kind of brought up like, hey, let's go live and let's do this and meet me up in Vegas at the PI and let's run it.
What would your strategy be?
What
would your strategy be
Sparring?
against DC?
What are you talking
Just
about?
move my feet.
Hey, Luke doesn't understand the term go live. Luke doesn't understand the term go live.
Right, I know. I mean, go live is like you're gonna spar.
Go live, going spar, but he wanted to go live on Instagram.
Like live.
He wanted to go live, like
make it
on
live.
the stream,
on a spar.
and and
so
let
you
people
know
watch it. I was like, fuck yeah, nigga, this
so you know
this
they're
about to go viral.
Yeah,
real
you know they're
quick.
gonna go 100%.
Luke, this is your man. Anything you want to say?
I mean, I've gone live with DC a lot.
But you think that's a smart move?
Man, I'm gonna stay off this one because I
It
got
ain't
love for his mama. It's like whatever it is.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the fuck it is, but I think it's a big misunderstanding.
Oh, he's a nice guy today.
You know,
Everybody
a
changed.
little misunderstanding. All we gotta do is just
move
move some furniture around this motherfucker and we can get it straightened out. You know?
Okay.
All we gotta do is, you know what I'm saying?
Rampage, would you like to step in on this?
I want to say something.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry to hear that your mom passed away. So your dad is still living?
It was DC's.
Grandma raised me.
Your grandma. Okay. Have you ever met your dad?
Yeah, I did. We ain't got no pictures together, which is crazy. I ain't got no pictures.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I thought your dad was that nigga from Ghostbusters, and you look just like that motherfucker.
My God. Oh, my God. You can't do that.
You look just like that nigga from Ghostbusters.
Yeah. Everybody say I look like an 80s character anyway, you know what I mean? So, hey, I fuck with it though.
For real. What? Y'all, tell me he don't look like that dude from Ghostbusters. I don't know his name.
You're right.
What's his name? Is it Winston from Ghostbusters?
He only got paid like $5,000 to do that movie. Everybody else made millions.
I know, man.
Have you heard the story about that?
I ain't heard
Super horrible story.
That's
yeah,
bullshit.
it's bad, man.
But I mean, he really had a big role in that movie.
Yeah.
And then plus one of the originals too. The OG. That's crazy.
Bro,
he talked about being broke for years, but being super famous because he made no money.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, that's what they do to us in Hollywood sometimes. It's real talk. Man, can you imagine how much everybody made on A-Team, how much I made? I lost money doing that fucking movie. It's real talk. It happens.
What do you mean everybody else made?
Because you missed out on fights.
They take advantage of you coming in. You gotta earn your stripes. I feel like in movies, it's like you don't just start making money like.
Yeah, but
only
come on.
Conor McGregor does
yeah,
that
but come
shit.
on, but they could have gave him some back end money or something like that because you know what I'm saying. They could have did something like that for him because they know what it's gonna do.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
That is true.
That's all I'm saying. I know you guys don't want to look at it like that sometimes, but sometimes it be that way.
No, I agree with you. I'm not saying that I don't want to look at it like that. I just
you were the color commentary for sure.
Yeah,
listen. I'm not saying you're not right. I just like to always say that you are different because the impact you have on the MMA community is that you're one of the only fighters to ever come out of the UFC and be in a mainstream.
Okay, brother.
No, it did. It had an impact.
Yeah, you had an impact.
That was the only thing. No one had ever done anything like that.
No, I didn't do this.
They ain't put you in Expendables?
No,
that's Chuck Liddell and Randy Couture. He didn't make that line.
You didn't make that one?
Randy Couture.
I didn't want to do this. If they would have asked me, I would have turned it down.
Chuck Liddell didn't do it. What are you talking about?
Chuck Liddell, Randy Couture.
I'm gonna
Chuck
tell you,
Liddell didn't get Expendables.
No, me and Randy, we cool now, but back in those days, I couldn't stand Randy Couture.
You couldn't even be bound.
I didn't want to be in the same mood with that motherfucker back in those days.
He had like the #1 selling shirt for the brand for how long? A long time.
Hey, Randy would do all the biggest movies and wouldn't say a word. he just get them all. He get everything he wanted.
With all due respect, Randy Couture is you know what I'm saying, he's
what?
Hey, there's no competition.
Yo, what's wrong? What's wrong? Just say what's wrong.
Rampage, man.
Rampage, come on, brother. Dig deep.
I ain't gonna say. Me and Randy, we cool now. Me and Randy, we cool. We was not cool for years. I couldn't stand that motherfucker for years.
Okay.
For some personal stuff that
what did he do? Bet against you in a fight or
before?
something?
Yeah, he was just. I was sponsored by him, and he was like rooting for the other guys, kind of like in the interview, saying that I was going to lose to certain people. And like one of those guys I did lose to, so he was right. But I'm just saying, like, but I think if Randy does a movie, he should remake that movie Any Which Way You Can that Clint Eastwood used to do. Like he was Beto Fido. I don't know if you might be too young for that shit. Yeah, back
I ain't never heard of that. No.
Yeah. You guys
I be on Tubi though. Is it on Tubi?
No, man, it's a motherfucking classic, bro. This is an old.
They got all the classics on Tubi. Training Day.
Okay, hey,
Goodfellas. You
bro.
know what I mean? You don't be fucking with Tubi.
Yeah, I did a movie with Tubi.
Him and Khalil Roundtree.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, yeah.
Why you look at me like you don't know?
I forgot.
What?
He gets mad at me because my memory, bro.
How do you forget you're in a movie with Khalil Roundtree on Tubi?
Bro, I've been punched a
That
million
must have been
times.
pretty recent too,
bro.
Hey, so okay, so look up Any Which Way You Can. They did two. Any Which Way You Can. It was Clint Eastwood. He had a orangutan, a pet orangutan, and he would say right hand turn, Clyde, and the orangutan would knock people out.
That's crazy.
You never heard of?
Nah,
bro. It's a fight movie. It was like underground fighting. It's like MMA back in the day.
But they used like real monkeys though.
It was a real monkey in the movie. It was a good movie. He was like a tow truck driver. Clint Eastwood, Any Which Way You Can, and Any Which Way But Loose.
What was the monkey name?
Clyde.
That's
Bro, you gotta watch it. It's a good movie.
You don't think it's a little racist though, Clyde?
everything about it. Everything about it.
What
I'm gonna tell you, bro.
horrible.
Bro,
It says punch.
this movie.
Oh my god.
This movie was made in the 70s, so it was real racist.
Everything's good.
But shit was racist, but it was good. I didn't see no racist shit in there. I think they had like one black dude in the movie though. They had one black dude. But back in the, come on, man, I'm from the South. Come on,
Yeah, I know
that shit go. I don't give a fuck.
Nah. Because I mean, that shit. That's what it's built off of. Baby.
Yeah.
It's good old America. Only in America, baby.
Yeah, if I had
Hey, we going from slave ships to championships in the middle.
Damn right. If I had to worry about all the racist people, I wouldn't even like the General Lee. I wouldn't like Dukes of Hazzard. I wouldn't like none of that shit. Like fuck. At the end of the day, you got to say, this is America. Fuck that shit. I'm just going to enjoy shit for what it is. Right. But I didn't feel nothing racist when I watched that movie. But it was a orangutan knocking motherfuckers out.
And named Clyde.
Not
Clyde.
It's good that you always look to the positive.
Yeah, I look to the positive. It's funny.
As a world champion in Pride and UFC, what do you think he should do if he fights DC?
Exactly what he said. Move around.
I'm a bull.
DC been retired for a couple years.
I'm gonna put him on the treadmill. I'm gonna put that boy on the treadmill. So he gonna lose some weight. He gonna lose some weight if we spar. But you gotta realize he could have done it. Why didn't he do it?
Well, I don't know. DC is one of the best to ever fight.
But what that mean?
I don't know.
And I feel like right now I'm currently one of the best to fight.
I agree.
So,
but why don't you think? Why don't you think?
That's a good question, ain't it?
I don't know. That is a great question.
I was there. I popped up when you said to pop up.
Where'd you pop up to?
The PI. That's where you want to do at.
Where was he?
That's a good question.
Why you ain't text him? Like, where
I
you
did text him.
Why didn't you tweet him?
Oh, y'all bullshit. Y'all bullshit.
Did he leave you on red?
Yes, a couple times. Y'all
He
want to see the
actually
message?
read it.
Hey DC,
Oh, yeah, he
you
saw
gotta
this
come
shit.
in here and clean. You gotta clean this up.
He gotta clean this
You
up.
want to FaceTime him right now?
Yeah.
Just FaceTime him.
Because
Let's see if he answers.
I exposed. Yeah, get that man on FaceTime
Luke,
right now.
FaceTime him and let's see. Because I don't think DC would ever run from anybody. I've seen DC.
You right. He won't run from nobody. You right.
Oh, come on, man.
You right. He might roll. That nigga might roll.
Nah. You can't be doing all that.
How dare you talk about DC like that's a living legend, bro.
Yeah, he is a legend, but this legend can catch this work. You know?
All work, good work.
All work is good work, baby.
All work is good work.
Let's let it be.
Man.
Luke said let it
I just
be.
don't want to, because I don't know the mother.
What in the Khaleesi Game of Thrones is coming out your nose?
No, what's going on?
Looks like a dragon.
Put it up on the mic. Put it up on the mic so they can hear.
And you're moving back and forth, but still, I need those rounds, man. You said you wanted to go live. Let's go live. Let's give the people what they want to see. And as well, man, when you come to the gym with your fat ass, I have a box of Popeyes waiting. All right, so bring it.
Yeah, bro.
You wrapped up?
Yeah.
Bro, that's aggressive.
No, it ain't aggressive, man. It's the culture. We're gonna change the culture around, bro. Like, yet again, I've been around the boxing culture. That's why I respect them so much. I'm not a boxer. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I was like, the way that they transition in their game, I said, bro, MMA guys got to be doing this. Like, all boxers train with guys outside, even the people that they potentially could fight, they train with. Why don't we do the same thing? You know?
What is it that you want done?
Dudes be scared to train with one another. Like, you got so many dudes at the PI that pop up, but they all got their own little clique. Like, bro, we can be running some game up in this mud. Like, everybody could be doing their own thing and kind of learn it, and it could be some, I'm not saying wars, but you know what I mean? There's some good footage up in there.
But you know, everybody don't think on the same levels. See, this was my thing. Like in MMA, it could be so much more, easier to sell fights and stuff like that. But all my beefs and stuff was real and stuff like that, right? But at the end of the day, you got to respect each other, right? And I feel what you're saying, but everybody ain't on that level. Like Conor McGregor, he did it the right way, but Khabib, he wasn't on that shit. Khabib took that shit serious, right? Conor McGregor, he's the best to ever sell fights, right? That's why that's why he's on the level where he's at, right? Because where his mindset is. But everybody ain't gonna think about that. Everybody ain't gonna be on that level.
But that's the thing, though. You can still be serious about it and still like get this work, though. Like, I don't think a lot of guys realize that they keeping themselves stagnant training with the same dudes. You know what I mean? I try to find anybody, even if I get my ass whooped in training, I'd rather get my ass whooped in training where it's only 10, 15 motherfuckers watching and then go out there in the actual cage and get my ass whooped in front of millions, right?
But you ain't worried about
that. What you mean?
You ain't worried about him learning your style, learning what you do?
No, because I can always adapt. It's called mixed martial arts. Like, you can't put me in a box. That's why, yet again, I'm not a boxer, I'm not a wrestler, I'm not none of that. I'm going to take this fight wherever I need to take it in order to beat your ass, you know? So if I got to become a booty warrior, I'm going to be on your ass.
You're not there yet, dog. Take your time.
You want to go to Turkey? You want to go to Turkey and rub oil all over you?
I love that mentality. I would we had a big gym and everyone would come through the AK and I would fucking the first motherfucker that
you was fucking the first motherfucker came through the door.
I would fucking be all over that ass.
Him in DC or what? What you talking about?
He was fucking the first guy to come through that door.
The bigger the better, baby.
I've never met one person who's come here who has said they have never trained with this guy.
Shit, I've trained with him now.
Yeah. How was that? How was training with Luke
He
Rockhold?
kicked the shit out of me. He take liberties, bro.
No. I believe, Luke, you still got it.
I didn't kick.
Luke still got it.
No, he didn't kick.
You still got it for sure, you know?
Why you say that? You just trying to make him feel good or you think he still got it?
No. I mean, look at him.
You should train. Have you trained with him?
He ordered up right now. No, I would love to. We can always get some
You bring your
work
training girl?
I'll train with you.
No, shit, I got some here. Y'all got some work here.
Yeah, we got Matt's over there, Luke.
I'll
I
train
bet
with
Luke
him.
$5,000.
Hey,
bro.
I bet him
I'm down with
$5,000
training.
he couldn't submit me in less than 1 minute.
I don't know how
He
much
didn't
gas tank I got right now for you, but I train.
Anywhere we go, we try to get work in.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
if Luke bless me with some work, bro, we working.
We can work right now.
that's a
I
good
can
mentality.
get some work in right now.
That's what
That's
I'm
a
talking
great
about.
mentality.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of people that have that.
That's what
Ooh.
I'm talking about.
You got your mouthpiece?
Yeah.
Oh.
Nigga, everywhere I go, I try to find that work.
But why you say it like that? Like, hey, you got your mouthpiece. Like, you know
Because I
he's
ain't
easy
trying
work.
because it's the booty wood.
Because he's easy work. Hey,
I ain't trying to do that shit he was doing on that camera.
he said easy work.
Oh, he said easy
Luke's
work.
easy work. That's
Oh,
crazy.
They about the same weight class.
Yeah.
Where you walk around at?
Right now, I'm probably like 200. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Damn, nigga, you big as fuck.
What do you got, Luke?
I'm big now.
Huh? Me?
He big.
He probably like
What do you mean, huh?
215.
And then starts
215.
cracking his neck like he's a
215.
ninja.
Oh, yeah, my shit's been tweaked up.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he been rolling around. He been rolling around the grass with Turkish niggas.
Hey, I got to move on now.
I think we're
Leon versus
about
Bilal.
yeah.
Leon versus Bilal, UFC 304. Who do you think is going to win that?
Who I think is gonna win? I think it's gonna be Leon. I ain't gonna lie, but I think Bilal is gonna put up a good enough fight where you know what I'm saying it's gonna be debatable. Bilal, I trained with him before. Actually trained with him out in Chicago. yet again, you know what I'm saying, just getting that work in. Because before I fought Vicente Luque, you know, I wanted to get a little tap into, you know what I mean, Vicente Luque's mentality. So I went to Bilal and just tried to see what was the switch, you know what I mean? Because he lost the first time, but he beat him the second time. So I was trying to figure out, you know, what changed in that fight, you know? He got some good jewels and some gems from Bilal and shit like that, but I just realized this motherfucker work hard. Every day that motherfucker train, you know? He's not the most talented, not the most gifted, but very, very intelligent, man, and knows how he wants to fight and knows how he want to, you know, go through the fight. Yeah.
No question.
I like the way, and Luke's talked about that before, just kind of going with what your game plan is and sticking to it. And I know you have a really good strategy and outlook on how you take fights. Do you go into a fight with an exact game plan, or you kind of just freestyle?
It all depends on what you leaving open, right? Because yet again, some guys can change it up, some guys can be different. So I kind of keep multiple things in place, you know. With Vicente Luque, you know, I didn't know whether he was gonna come like the original Luque, the killer, right, the assassin, you know, or was he gonna be hesitant like he was in the RDA fight, you know? So I knew that I had to prepare for both versions, but either way, I was gonna be ready, you know. So I gotta always keep multiple plans on me, not just one.
Yeah, I like that. That makes sense.
Man, I'm still thinking about what this motherfucker said. Somebody in fucking Bellator went and told all the fighters I'm fucking about. I'm trying to think of who.
I ain't gonna lie, man, that broke my heart, man.
Bro,
that's
so upset about.
George took a picture with me. You know what I'm saying? George GSP. GSP was down there.
You know what? That sounds like some shit. Something my manager would do, like the one from the UK. That sounds like some shit that he would fucking do.
So that's why a lot of those Bellator guys are upset at you, huh?
Man, bro, I'm gonna tell
exactly the reason.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you. One time we had to do a photo shoot for Bellator. I can't remember if it was New York or LA, but I think it was New York. And they had all the fighters and stuff there. And my time I had to come in. Everybody was acting like I could feel people's energy. Everybody acting weird towards me when I came there, and they were like, "Oh, Rampage, we don't have a room for you, so we're just gonna put you all the way upstairs." And you know, I'm from Memphis, and you know, my high school mascot was like Raul Pharaohs. So they thought, I kind of felt like thought they were doing me a disservice by giving me this room. Cause everybody else had like nice rooms with toilets and stuff. They put me upstairs, and it's all like pyramid shit and Pharaoh and Egyptian shit. I'm like, oh, I love that shit because you know I'm from Memphis. I kind of think I'm reincarnated, you know, Egyptian and shit.
Same here. That's why, you know, that's why I took the new man.
Yeah. I feel like that. You know, I feel like that. And so I was happy. Like, oh man, this means something. But everybody's energy was off. Like people was like kind of like standoffish to me, and I wondered if my manager went there and said the same shit again.
You probably did.
Bro, I never tell people that. I'm not that way. I'm not that guy. I don't give a fuck if people want to take pictures and shit with me. Like fighters, like we all Conrads.
Yeah.
I'm not that. I wouldn't even do it if I'm going to like a fucking anywhere where fans gonna be. I wouldn't never say that shit. You know, but I'd be happy if fans didn't ask me for a picture because I don't like taking pictures. As long as they don't show it to me, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
As long as they don't show it to you.
Yeah, as long as I don't like to look at my own pictures. That's why I don't watch these podcasts. I don't like to watch myself. I don't.
Why you think that is?
If I'm being because I grew up real ugly.
Oh, okay.
My family used to always make fun of me, call me ugly and shit growing up.
Okay.
So like, if you go to my house and you see pictures of all my, why you laughing at me, bro?
I ain't laughing,
man. I saw you laughing.
I'm just, you know.
I'm being vulnerable. I'm
Let's
being
go
honest.
deep, and then he starts laughing at you. That's crazy.
That's kind of rude, bro.
That's the craziest thing I've. And you a mental ninja. Yeah. He really trying to break you down right now.
I'm telling you though. If you go to my house,
payback.
You see pictures of all my siblings and shit. You barely see pictures of me. I never like take pictures as a kid.
There's no photos of you because you don't like taking photos. Like
because I was ugly as fuck. Yeah.
No,
I never like taking pictures. So remember when I said I didn't start fighting to be famous?
Yeah.
So when I started fighting, you know, people weren't asking for pictures. They would ask for autographs.
Yeah.
And I was okay with that.
Uh-huh.
And then the motherfuckers started asking for pictures and they taking selfies. And I got to look at myself. I'm like, fuck. I'm you know, you are based off your childhood, right? You are what you, I have a lot of childhood trauma. That's why I don't trust women. That's why I never been in love, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I am a product of my childhood. That's why I joke around and stuff all the time. And I'm a product, you know, I'm still a kid. And I still remember that shit. Fortnite. So I would never do that shit. I would never do that shit to people. And I would never tell like a kid, you know, you can't have a picture because a professional person told me as a kid, no, I couldn't have a picture. And I would never do that shit. And that would make me go into MMA and not pro wrestling because I want to be a pro wrestler. I wouldn't do that shit. And that shit, today's my first time hearing that shit. And that shit fucked me. I'm trying to figure out who in the fuck said that shit.
That's crazy, man. We're going to have to do some research, man.
Yeah, please.
I think like Michael Chandler got like a little documentary that he did. Like, because did y'all fight on the same show?
I'm sure I follow the same show with him.
Yeah. So we can find out who that
was. Yeah. Let me know when you find out.
But you ain't ugly, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. I know. I used to be real ugly. I get busy. I get busy now.
Is that because of the money though?
You might be.
Was you like always getting busy though?
No.
Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, when I got the most amount of, and I love my girl, don't get it twisted, but I was a demon back then. You know what I'm saying? I was on some savage type time. But the most pussy I got when I was broke. You know what I'm saying? But now that I'm like getting money, like I ain't really got time to be like, you know what I'm saying, searching it.
No, you know what?
Flying girls out.
I kind of feel you now.
When I turned 17, I think I
because I had time to talk to him. You know what I'm saying? To act like I cared.
When I got a little older.
On that note, hey, I think we have a great podcast here.
Yeah.
He dressed snitch on the
Yeah, no.
No, what you mean? No, I ain't driving. Y'all funny as hell, bro. Whatever we talk about, man, we talk about.
Yeah, the guys ain't used to having.
If your girl sees this, she okay with that? If your girl saw this, she okay with that?
Yeah.
Rampage, your girl okay with everything we talked about?
Well, shit, he
always
got
agreed.
you got a new girl?
He got 3 girls.
Damn, you got 3.
You got one in Japan, one in the one in LA, and then one out here. Or no?
They all Asian.
Yeah, they're all Asian.
He full of shit, man. He's
Tina, Trina, and Karina. What?
Damn.
What?
Wow.
What's better? Chinese, Japanese, Korean?
I can't say that. I can't say. I can't say
early.
they all good at different things. They all good at different things. But I married a Japanese woman, and I thought she was the best, but then she turned out to be the worst. She's just very vindictive, like going to court and lying on me and shit. And all I ever tried to do is be a good dad, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And she like ripped my kids from my life. I don't know what's better. But they all good at different things, but they know how to treat a man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's good culture.
Yeah.
I like their culture.
As
and
we get ready.
And they got tight
When you fly back?
Yeah.
Tomorrow? What time?
Craig Jones. I got Craig Jones. I'm calling Craig Jones so we can get some.
I done worked with Craig Jones before at the B team.
We're gonna train in the morning.
Listen, one thing I want to talk to you about as we get ready to wrap this up. I appreciate you flying in for the JAXXON podcast. Dude, literally probably going to be the next superstar in the UFC.
Man, we work.
He's already a superstar.
I know, but charismatic. He going to have the belt, and then he going to be a superstar. He's probably going to be in the next 18 movie the way he going.
Yeah.
So
he should, though.
One thing, you're going to be amazing.
He should be the next Ghostbusters, though.
Wait, the remake?
You think I want that? real talk. You see it, right?
Yeah. Hey, you kill it. You kill it. You would kill it as an actor.
What you going to do? Who you going to call?
No, who you going to call?
But one thing I want to know is you called out GSP saying that you would easily beat him
and
you would dismantle him on the ground and standing up.
No disrespect.
Is this true?
Yeah. I would have gave George.
Why are you laughing?
I would have gave George St. Pierre.
Why are you laughing at this comment?
No. Rampage can have his,
Rampage,
opinion.
what's wrong? Yo, if you gonna say it, don't be scared.
Did I laugh?
No, but
yeah, you
did.
No. You looked at me and laughed.
No, I scratched my shoulders fucked up. I scratched my back.
Oh, now your shoulders messed up.
No, it is.
But the reason why I say that is because at the end of the day, like I said, I'm a mixed martial artist too, right? So if there was no George St. Pierre, it would not be no me, right? So looking at what George did and who he was, bro, I took that mentality and I was like, bro, I'm gonna do the same thing, but I just come a little different though, bro. I'm a killer, bro. Like I'm coming to finish every single time. George St. Pierre was not that guy,
But you would dismantle George St. Pierre?
I would not.
In his prime?
There's 2 different George St. Pierre. George St. Pierre before Matt Serra and there's George St. Pierre after Matt
That's a great
point. No. Yeah. I heard what you saying.
Before Matt Serra, when he fought Matt Hughes, I mean,
that was rushed.
He was
rushed.
The confidence was there.
Right.
He wasn't hesitating. After that, he changed to wrestling and he hesitated.
Right.
There's a different version.
I know. Trust
like
me.
like Johnny Hendricks.
Why are you acting like he don't know his UFC history? Bro, you ain't the only one who studied the game.
I'm just saying.
But barely. But regardless, though, any form of George St. Pierre.
Oh, my God.
Any form of George St. Pierre. Even when he got Michael Bisping up out of there. Get a good lick. Got a good lick off Mike Bisping, bro. Came out of retirement. You know what I'm saying? Was like, ooh, let me move up to 185 real quick. You know what I'm saying?
That one hurts. I don't like that one.
But regardless, though, you know what I mean?
Is that a dream fight for you, GSP?
I mean, obviously it's not because he never fighting again. Like, George is up there now. He making good money. He doing little commercials. He doing like his little thing on Instagram, man, where he doing like the little work. Yeah, karate combat, but he doing like the little workouts, you know what I mean? And like, hey, this is how you stay fit, And if you want to do, I can't do the George St. Pierre little comment, but at the end of the day, it's just like out of all these guys, at the end of the day, when I fight, I'm looking at the best in the world and I'm trying to see how can I surpass that? How can I go up and above that? So I still got things to prove. I still got things to show. But at the end of the day, I just got to be given the opportunity and just go show out. Time is only going to tell for itself. I'm I'm gonna say it now for then when it do come, everybody like, damn, that motherfucker did claim that shit. You know.
All right, I want you to claim that belt versus Ian what's his name?
Why do you not like Ian McGarry?
Because he talked too much shit.
Oh yeah, who?
On me.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm
Hey, you think Rampage would beat up Ian McGarry?
I beat the fuck out of Ian
that's,
McGarry.
That's easy work.
Easy work?
That's
what
easy
about
work.
Michael Venom Page?
That's easy work.
What about Kevin Holland?
That's easy work.
Wow, this guy, I like that. He support you.
They all too
they
small.
too little, man.
Yeah, but all three of them, I think, wouldn't mind finding you.
Oh, you talking about jumping them? Jumping Rampage? Nah, that's probably a whole different story. You ever been jumping before?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, that shit.
By 3 people?
Yeah. 4.
Did you win or no?
Yeah. 3 people, yeah.
All you gotta do is knock out one person. The other, you know what I'm saying? And the other
Really?
When you get jumped, you got to get the toughest guy. You beat the fuck out of him. You concentrate on him.
Really?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah. You get the biggest guy or the toughest guy. You concentrate on him. Then you take out the rest of them.
Wait, in all seriousness.
Because you got to be scared to jump somebody in the first place. So if you knock out the best out of the best, you know what I mean? They don't want that smoke. You know what I'm saying? So
That's good advice.
You never been jumped before?
One time I was 13.
yeah.
But that's the last time.
You got jumped by girls, huh?
No, I got jumped by like 15 people, but my dad ran him over in a minivan.
Oh, yeah. I think I heard about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man,
We were in like the Midwest. Like 15 kids from SoCal tried to jump me. Yeah. I was a fat kid. I was yelling at them. I said they suck. They told me to shut up.
You were in the Midwest. The SoCal kids jumped you?
Yeah, they were out there. We were at a big
Sounds
event.
like we should just wrap this thing
No,
up.
because he a paintballer. You know, he a paintballer.
It was bad.
Did you know he used to be a pro paintballer?
It was bad. Listen, as we get ready, it was bad. Yeah, we're going to have to move on from that one. Last thing I want to ask you is we heard that there was a potential fight and you turned it down. I'm not going to say who it is.
But nothing got to see. Stop the bullshit. Ian Gary. But I ain't turned Ian Gary down. Okay. I turned the date down. I just got done beating motherfucker ass back to back. Let me get some time to rest, motherfucker. Sit back. Nigga, my ankle hurt.
I'm glad you did that.
You know what I mean? My hip, like, we don't.
I just want to hear the truth.
Yeah, right. I'm always gonna get the truth. Yet again,
I like the truth.
Because Ian Gary can always get that work. It doesn't matter, you know. So I didn't duck him. I ducked the date. Why he get all this time to prepare and have months to get ready and be like, all right, somebody come and fight me.
Yeah,
motherfucker, let's both get some time.
That's smart. See, that's smart.
Because now I got a fight coming up that's way better and more dangerous than Ian Gary. You know, can't expose that name yet, but y'all see who it is because we've been putting in that good footwork. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't duck nobody. We just got to make sure that when we're prepared and when we're ready, that's when we take a fight. We don't just take a fight because we want to take a fight. I ain't Kevin Holland. You know, I'm not trying to impress nobody.
How long was that day?
That's the truth.
How long did you have to prepare for that fight? When they
How much do I need?
No. That date that you turned down, how much time was they giving you to prepare for that fight?
It was like just less than a month. Yeah,
it was quick.
It was a quick turnaround.
Yeah, but you had just fought twice.
Yeah,
bro.
Vicente Luque,
I'm glad we heard it from you. I'm glad we gonna.
Bro, that was smart because after I fought Vanderlei, they threw me back in the fight with Keith Jardine, and I was overtrained for that shit. That motherfucker could have beat me, and that would have been sad.
But people want to act like you soft when you decline. Now, no. If you just decline because you're trying to duck that individual, but no, I'm not gonna. I decline the date. Let's run it at this time. You good with that? Let's run it. Right.
So you still want Ian Gary?
I want every man. Look,
he already said. He already answered it.
I want every mother. If I gotta work my way just up the ladder one by one, like on some Mortal Kombat shit, I will do that.
I love it,
bro.
Hey, you heard it here live and direct,
bro. Why you texting me? Looks like he's scared of Ian McGarry.
No, I didn't say scared.
That's crazy.
Bro, he just. Why you disrespecting our guests like that, bro?
That's wild, man.
Explain.
I wasn't saying he's scared of him. I said he was scared of the date.
No. Bro, you need to put him in check, man. He disrespecting our guests.
I would never disrespect him like that.
Why you disrespect our guests? I think. Hey,
I don't know. We can all train those shit, man. I show you.
Hey, good work is great work.
Yeah.
Good work is great work.
Hey, he think he know how to box. I think you should go a few rounds.
What do you mean? I think I know how to box. I put 2 on Luke, and he ran off the turkey.
Bro, I got $1 million grappling tournament. I'm trying to get ready for it.
See, he always has an
do whatever the fuck I want.
He
I want that
has
money.
an excuse. I hit him with a check left. That looked like Devontae in his prime.
Looks like we got an appointment for Nashville too.
Oh, really?
A little grappler.
Oh, wow. All right. So on that note, we're going to end it. We appreciate you flying in.
Thank you.
One and only, dude.
Thank you.
I can't wait to see you hold that belt.
On me.
The JAXXON podcast, Luke Rockhold back from Turkey, all oiled up. Rampage is going to still pretend like he knows us since he just got back from Joe Rogan. It's amazing to see that our friendship could still be intact with you being at this level of fame now. And it's the JAXXON podcast. Thanks for watching.
Truth be told, he's still mad at me because Joe Rogan's got the best podcast.